Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the late night stream on Saturday. Ooh, yes, Saturday. It is not the usual stream time. It is, in fact, a late night stream. All right. Alex is up. Hey, what's up, Alex? How's it going? How's it going, man? Mega Nidoking done. And Ninja Spinner. And more slabs. All right, let's hit save on that. Late night Saturday. It's the late night Saturday stream. The stream that starts late on Saturday. Just like I said it would. All right, let's pop this over here. I don't know who's still awake. Perhaps Miss Sarah will be awake. She seems like she shows up to late night streams. Let's start deleting some of these emails. Oh, man. This room is so spicy, man. There's so much pollen in this room. I can already feel my eyes burning. All right. So, let's delete this. I think our air conditioning unit is breaking. All right, we got Mr. Brad Zarb. Cool. So he's got a shipping address to share with us. I got to get this guy shipped out. Let's grab Brad Zarb's bag there. All right. So Brad Zarb shared his information. Let's grab the Pokemon card shop and put it into the live chat. How's it going, everybody? We've got Hydrocash, Jod, Quantum Wolf, Alex, Miss Six. Six? How's it going, Six? Let me go ahead and pin this. Come on. We have Reynaldo Ray. We have Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah is here. We have Jordam. We have PDX. It's the dead lady in the wall. Woo! Stop it. You're scaring me. All right. I'm heading over here. Mr. Brad, he needs some shipping. He ordered shipping a little while ago, almost a month ago, but he noticed that I never shipped out. But the problem was at the time that he purchased shipping, he did not provide any shipping information. So I couldn't actually do it. And so he reached out later about whether it was done, and then we had to do a little investigation. I was like, oh, no, in fact, it is not done. All right, we're reloading the shipping software. It is downloading all of the latest rates for shipping. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the late night stream. This is fine. Let's leave it the way it is. Let's go grab his address now. He emailed it to me. Just a nice gentleman wanting his Pokemon cards. Okay. All right. So tonight's very interesting because we are so very close to the Mega Nidoking going off. A card I probably shouldn't have even sold. But I do that a lot. There's always some card that I probably should not have sold, you know. But he's one of them, and he is going for a cheap $4,000. And I think there's like 4 spots left in the break. Let's pull the break card out. No, it's a little more than 4 spots. Now, I know one of them's already sold, so about 6 spots left. So about 6 spots left, and then he is done. And somebody walks away with a Nidoking. How you break foot 6? Nice to see you. I'm just bored in bed, broken foot. Broken foot? She kicked the wall because she pulled cold. Don't drink 8% Modelo. Mister, have you seen how much stadium poker cards have gone up? Do you think that was me? Do you think that I maybe triggered that the other night when I was talking about them? I don't know, because I saw that the Machamp, I owned a Machamp that sold. Here we are. You know, I've got the Ekans and the other card. Oh, did we just run out of labels? Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me, bro. All right, give me a second. I got to replace the labels in the printing machine. God, dude. I know why the labels need replacing. It's because the stupid labels are printing 2 at a time. So we just ran out of them really fast. All right, give me a second. Fresh labels showed up today, in fact. Boy, do I have a lot of labels. All right. we're gonna have to reprint this. This has a sticker on it. Hold on, we gotta reprint this. Oh, bro, the Poker Gengar 10s are up. Ooh, those are cool. All right. All right. Gengar anything is up. There we go. Brad Zarb is ready to go. Thank you, Mr. Brad. Doobie-doo-bee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, 6, I hope your foot heals well. 6, we all care deeply about your feet. It's true. Close that. I was just watching a video where a guy was getting sentenced to like 30 years in jail. Grant J. Kwan. But it was because he invaded someone's home with a gun. And I think somebody got killed in the process. So he's getting in a lot of trouble. Grant J. Kwan is spot number 4. By the lady judge. It's always a lady judge. There's no harsher judge than a lady judge who's become a judge. They look at you and they say, put him in jail. No, but that's not always true. Sometimes lady judges kind of let people off the hook. So it's a little bit of both. Throw the book at him. The only problem I have with somebody going to jail for 30 years is that's costing us, the taxpayer, millions of dollars for that one person. So I think the punishment should change. I think the punishment should be swift, like getting kicked out or something. At work, finishing up, though, NHCC. I'm going to keep trolling, mister. My Gengar Prime is up. Nice, dude. Let's see. Mr. I ordered shipping a little bit ago and have not received a tracking number. Is there something else I need to send to you? No. You said you shipped a little while ago. Let's just see if your bag's right here. Michael. Here we are. Milo. Is that you right there? Milo Clark? It could be the case that you told me to ship you, and I did not see you tell me that. But it looks like you, once upon a time, you already paid for shipping. And so you must have messaged me or something to tell me to go ahead and ship out. Is that right? Mister, can you give me a kiss? Let's get a picture of you first. I don't want to kiss you before I've seen you. Mess with you. Let's see. Listen, I have standards, okay? I got to get surgery? Do you really got to get surgery? Just like snap it back into place. Just cut the whole foot off. You could be like a pirate with the peg foot. All right, so let's go ahead and ship you out, Mr. Milo. Scooby-Dooby. Oh, I do not have your shipping information. Perhaps that's the problem. I can type in Milo, but nothing shows up. So, Mr. Milo, I cannot, just like Mr. Brad, I cannot actually ship you until I get a hold of your shipping information. So here's this. You can email me here, cardconomist@gmail.com. While you're doing that, I'll just try to find your shipping information by searching your name. Okay, you're a ZELLE user, so you do need to... Wait. Aha, you might have sent me the information a long time ago in an email. I found it. All right, I got your information. Mr. Milo, you sent it to me on March 2nd, so we should be able to work on this, so give me a moment. Sorry about that, Milo. It's good to check in and make sure that I actually printed the label, you know. Since we do all the shipping live, you'll want to check in and make sure it actually printed. Okay, let's grab your email. The good news, Milo, is all your cards are nice and safe, so they're not missing. Nothing bad has happened to them. They're just going to arrive a little later than you originally anticipated. We're going to get this updated, yes. Are we kissing the homies? I don't know, Sigs. Let's see. I'd rather surgery. I sent my info through email. Bro, could I have a smidge, bro? Peg leg 6. I'm addicted to cocaine. 6! You gotta get off that stuff, 6. Yeah. I know it's fueling your meteoric celebrity rise, but it's not good for you. It's bad for your nose. You seem like a California guy. You should move there. What makes a guy seem like a California guy? Is it because I don't talk like this? Well, shucks. Oh, well, I think he's from Missouri. You can tell by the way he's talking. Well, shucks. Welcome to Missouri. All right, so Milo, we are all done printing your label. It goes out on Monday. We have Mr. Matt. He says $60 to my slab away. Mr. Matt, it's because you sell Pokemon. That's right. As you can see, only Californians like Pokemon. Let's see. Mr. Can Read. I got to sneeze, man. Sixty hooked on the Fetty Wap. What are you talking about? All right. So, what was I just doing? I'm in Discord now. Why am I in Discord? Oh, right. Matt Hansen. Slab away. All right. So, we're going over to slab away. I had to take a drink of my drink. And it's this one, right? Yes. Double checking, triple checking. Your order goes down to $435 remaining. All right, very good. Now, there is an order from Miss Six, the sublist, and 2 ascended. All right. This sublist is a pretty big deal tonight, Miss Six. Did you know that? It's a pretty big deal. Last chance to snatch that Nidoking. Somebody's got to snatch him. We don't know who. It's so fun. It's a game I've always wanted. True, 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 true. All right. Snipping this. And snipping this. Scooby-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. They call me Tyrone. They call me Uncle TCC. Here's Zangoose. Cinderace. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, Miss Six, you've got a Cinderace. Very nice. Let's go grab your bag. All right. Boo, I want the hits. Yeah, me too. I want to see you guys pull the hits. We'll pull them. I would like to see a Gengar come out. All right. Pokemon. Gotta be surprised at how expensive they are. They're pretty expensive. We have an order of Saladusa Babby. 1 in the Nidoking for Jonathan Fernandez. 1 in the Nidoking for me. All right. We're going to say Sarah Dusenberry, Jonathan Fernandez. And then down here, Sarah Dusenberry. Scooby-Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I watched a really long video today. It was a World War II video showing B-17, B-24 bombers from beginning to end, their whole, job. Wow, I can't believe I never watched anything like that. It was so educational. It was pretty interesting. Mr. NHCC, he says, let's just set off that Nidoking. All right. I saw a fox in the woods today. A little red fox with the bushy tail with the little white tip. Just like in Disney movies. So that was pretty neat. Weather out here today was pretty hot. It got up to 85. But it was really nice in the morning and when the sun was going down. Nidoking spot and 4 151 surprises. All right. Mr. Oscar, you just barely made it in. Now, he wants 4 of the 151 surprise. Right, we were selling a lot of that 151 surprise over the last couple of days. I would like to do an assessment of that because I did hear a rumor that the Gengar has jumped in price considerably. And if that's true, it's possible that the case price has jumped considerably because they tend to affect each other. All right. So you ordered 4 of these? I would never. Doing a favor for my friend till payday. Oh, yeah, a little favor, huh? A little favor waiver. Let's see. I love foxes. That's right. We have... It was in our actual neighborhood, like this neighborhood where this house is. We were turning around the bend. there's a little fox, and he ran off into the woods. Pretty cute. Pretty dang cute. Little fox in the woods. All right, now, this should be pretty easy because what's going to happen here, I had just bought some 151 Surprise the other day. So we just have to look that up. And it looks like we ordered 2 of them. Is that right? Surprise Slim Booster. All right, I see what the case price on them was when I purchased them. Looks like I bought them back on March 3rd. Let's see. We'll say Boosty Box. Let's turn this down a little bit. And Minecraft music was getting a little bit loud. Just a little bit loud. Just a bit too loud for me. All right, so we are looking for, here it is, 151 Jumbo. And is it actually the same set? It's weird because I feel like I just saw the letter C and mine was the letters B. Let me see. No. These are the 151. I know I'm taking a little while. I just want to confirm prices. Very important to do, you know. So to me, it looks like the price has remained the same. Ooh, okay, good. Well, this is one for me to watch. I actually really like this product. This product includes, from the looks of it, both the Bubble Mew and the Gengar Pikachu card. I'm kind of a fan of this set. And the person selling it is the person who I bought it from last time. So I am liking this set a lot. That might be a potential restock. 151 Surprise, Pikachu Gengar. What gets better than that, Mr. Oscar Resendez? Nothing. All right. Don't forget to like the stream. It's true. If the stream reaches 40 likes, we activate the giveaway. That's the new rule. So at 40 likes, you can trigger free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff? Does anyone here like free stuff? Welcome, guys. It's the late night Saturday stream. Nidoking's going off. It's a big deal. We're helping somebody acquire probably what might be their best card in their entire collection, because I imagine he's pretty expensive. And I think it's one of the special things we do together as a group. Here we are. Very nice. That's for you, Mr. Oscar. Ooh. Oh, my. Our cup runneth over, Mr. Oscar. 4 whole hollows. Wow. Oops, let me turn the music back up. I think it's too quiet now. Okay, so here's this. So, my perspective, 151 Slim. It's a pretty good deal right now. The top pulls in the set are extremely good, and the price of restocking the case is pretty good. I am recommending it. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That's Era Radiant Serena. Here's a nice Sylveon, Metapoo, and Challenge for Frodo. Okay. We have an order from Andrew Martin. 1 mega sub list spot. That's it. The mega sub list is completed. Gather around, guys. There's just 35 people watching, but we're about to set off the Mega Nidoking. Maybe not the best to do it on, surprisingly, on a Saturday night, which you would think is the best night to do it. But since we're streaming at odd times from our regular schedule, we might be missing a few people. But this is it. That's Nidoking. He's going off. I don't think we should wait for everybody. I think we should just do it because they can rewatch it on the replay. Say hi to everybody on the replay. You guys want to say hi to them? Hey, hi, what's up, guys? You missed it. You should have been here, but we were starting late, so you're probably in bed. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, say hi to everybody. Mom, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we count those up. Got to make sure there's 10 booster packs. Now, those 10 booster packs have to contain 10 Pokemon cards because everybody gets 1 Pokemon card out of their custom booster pack. That's what you're buying. You're buying a booster pack that contains a Pokemon card. Here's Turnip. Here's Poopser. Here's Purple Hair Girl. Here's Kiss. Here's Red versus Blue. And here is your summertime squirt heat water gun fan for the Disneyland. Now, in one of these packs, we also have to put this gentleman. If you pull that Psyduck, I will give you a Mega Booster spot. Since we're not going to shuffle the names this time, we shuffle the deck of cards twice, so 2 times. Well, we don't shuffle it twice. We let the audience split it twice. Because normally you would split the deck once and you'd split the names once. That gives us 2 independent people giving us a number. For good randomness, we need randomness, you know, oops. We need randomness. Gang, let's go, Gluck, y'all. All right, give me 2 different numbers from 2 different people. Jaded says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Tyler says 11. I mean, I can do that, but it's just 1 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. All right. You ready? So, Luke Glory on 1. Sorry, Luke. How am I doing this? Where do I normally put these? I think I do it like this. All right. TRG on 2. Ah, sorry, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Miss Alicia Brown. Sorry, Miss Alicia. Mr. Grant J. Kwan. Sorry, Mr. Grant J. Kwan. Miss 6. Sorry, 6. Here's Jonathan Fernandez. Oh, could it be Sarah Dusenberry's spot for Jonathan Fernandez? It looks like it. Are you just being nice to him, or did he trade something with you? Here's Sarah Dusenberry. Here's NHCC. Here's Oscar Resendez. And here's Andrew Martin. You're quite close to that, Miss 6. You were off by 1. Look at that. You just about had it. Andy Man says, thanks. Wow, she was being kind to me. Wow. That's a big deal. Because you are about to go and have a chance at pulling a $4,000 item now. So that's not a small thing. All right. You know, it's funny. People don't fight or crowd to get on this list very much. But when you think about it, this is one of the best breaks on the table. Because you can always go buy like a Sylveon if we host a break on that. You can just go buy a Sylveon. You can go buy Lego Pikachu. A lot of these cards you can just go buy. Most of you guys will not just go buy a Nidoking. He's too expensive. He's a special kind of pricey, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I think I know what you are saying. Let's pop this in here. I will assume that you will not be keeping the Psyduck, that you will be trading him away. I work with her, and she's the kindest and the best person. Oh, that's cool, man. I like to hear that. All right. That's cool, man. Now, back when I had coworkers, like at Target, they were just like, what a friggin' nerd, dude. Nah, I don't know if they talked about me that way, but maybe a little bit. I think I was a little bit nerdy. You know, when I used to work at Target, and I loved sitting near the little old ladies so I could hear their gossip. I loved gossip. Just another sign I was meant to do YouTube one day. I'm a gossip girl. I love gossip. All right. Now it is time. Let's go get your card. Let's see. We're going to say Mega Booster. I'm very scared because there are guys who bought directly into this break this time. Jonathan Fernandez, right? Boy, Jonathan, that's a really long name. And, you know, so it's going to suck when you have to, like, sign a lot of paperwork in life. Sometimes you got to sign a lot of paperwork for stuff. You're going to be like this. Your wrist is going to hurt. And sign here. And here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And here. And you'll need to sign here, here, here. If you haven't done that yet in life, you're going to love it. It'd be better to have a name like Sam Fenn or something like that. And then you can sign super fast. Now, let's go ahead and pull these open. Okay. I know it is already a pain. People gossip when their life is not interesting. Creepers. You know, it's little old ladies. They like talking. Nothing wrong with that. I don't judge. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That is it. So, step number 1. We do need to create a link in the breaks list, the breaks history channel. We're going to head over there. We're going to say number 1. Final sub list. Jonathan. And this occurred at 26 minutes in. Okay, because people are going to want to go back and see who actually won this sub list. They'll want to go look at it again. And now I think it's appropriate to change the music. Because it's time, man. Doo-doo. Scooby-Dooby buns. We're going to go ahead and turn on WarioWare. That's a favorite. WarioWare Smash Bro. Boo boo ba doo be doo. All right. Let me scroll this over here. Good. Wait, maybe we should play Minecraft until it's officially ready. All right, we'll just play Minecraft a little longer, okay? I have to actually go make these mega boosties now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of those. And they're pretty expensive. I feel like I should actually include some cards in them. Don't you guys think? I mean, they represent $400 each. It was 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's actually 10 of them here. So, I do feel like we should actually have something in them. Let's get something going. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It may sound silly, but some of these cards, if they grade 10, they might actually get you pretty close to $400 in value. But we need some good stuff. We got any good stuff? Give me some good stuff. Give me some of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I need some of that good stuff. We don't host this big break very often, so I'm not truly ready. Let's see. How about this? Ooh, these are valuable vintage cards. Where'd they come from? They look like they came out of a folder. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 Piplups? No. Okay, they can have them. 10. So there's a vintage card. Probably one more thing. One more thing. Was that racist? You know I'm part Asian. All right, it's part Filipino. It doesn't count. Do Filipinos get any respect? I don't feel like they do. I feel like Filipinos are like the Mexican Asians or something. Where did my poker cards go? I swore I had poker cards in here. I'm just trying to get some nice poker cards for you guys. Where the hell did the poker cards go? Maybe they're in this last box. No, I already checked in here. They gotta be like in here or something. You should put 1 Mega Booster Spot 400 into the live customs. Well, it doesn't matter now. Because it's over. Is this it? Well, no, not really. Well, no, these are kind of nice. I can't find my regular poker cards, but we can do Mario Poker. Mario Poker is cool, isn't it? Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an ace of spades. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'd say the ace of spades, if you could get that to grade 10, could be $100. Just got to find a buyer, but I think I've already sold one for $100 myself. All right. So check it. Check it, boys. Are these upside down? Yeah, they're upside down. That's what I thought. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each mega booster shall have a little bit of a thing in it. Still feel like it needs one more thing. I'm not feeling it, you know. I'm not feeling like the generosity quite yet. I'm not feeling it. It's not juicy. We need one more card in there, I think, and then we're good to go. You guys don't mind waiting a second, right? It's all for the good of the people who got in there. Here, maybe this will do it. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Vintage. All right. So last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. There we go. Okay. So they're getting a total of 4 cards in their package. And, hey, you never know. You know, you get some 10s on those, and that could be a nice thing for you. But they probably won't all grade 10. The tops, though, tend to be really good. Those non-hollow tops, those are from my personal boosters and the packs that we sell here. And they tend to be really high-quality ones. Here, let me use this to pick the cards up. There we go. One sticking. All right. It doesn't need anything else. It's already underpriced. Now, what do you mean that? What do you mean? You mean that you mean the Nidoking's underpriced? Technically, he is, but only one person pulls him, right? Only one person actually pulls the Nidoking. Wow, this song's so clever. Okay. What do you mean? It matters just as much as it always would, unless you're getting rid of the Mega Break. Yeah, well, the Mega Break's only active when we have a card in the Mega Break. So Nidoking's ending, and I don't have a definite replacement for it yet. We are. But the other thing about it is, I don't really think we need to have a sublist spot in the live customs where you're forced to take a whole Mega Booster. Because if you really wanted to take a shot at a Mega Booster, just join the sublist. You know, just join the sublist. It's the same effect as buying, you know, like live customs. So it's a redundancy. It's a redundancy that forces the Mega Break to move faster. All right, there we go, guys. I know this took a little setup. There we go. Replace it with the sandals for 10K. You want my sandals? I don't know, man. There we go. Now, I will be slipping the Psyduck into one of these and not showing you on screen which one, because this is a big deal. This is a big break. We're going to do it the professional way. All right. So we'll just split this and toss this in one of these. Okay, good. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count the names. Alicia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone's Pokemon collection's about to change. All right, we're ready now. Pause that. Let's turn on the hype music. How long did this take to fill? A couple months, maybe? Woo! All right, it's time for the Mega Break. Wow, Nidoking, he's priced at $4,000. It's kind of a big deal. And he's probably worth $4,000. I really don't think that's an exaggeration on the price. All right, just having a sip. You got to have a sip when you're giving away $4,000 Nidoking. I wonder what I paid for that. Probably a little less than $4,000. But all right, so it's shuffle time. Ooh, these packs are heavy because of all the bonus pulls. They're usually not this heavy when I shuffle them. Each pack contains a couple bonus cards. This is to help out all the guys who are about to miss, because only one guy is going to pull Psyduck, right? That's how all Pokemon packs work. Everybody doesn't get to pull Altart Charizard out of Phantasmal Flames. Just Sarah. And everyone else misses. All right. Ooh. Oh, all right. Give me a number. Who's going to be the splitter? Jaded says 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. The deck is split. Now for the names. That's one of my favorite moves right there. There you go. It's like a sorting algorithm. Okay. Oops. Just a cool 22,000 and a 10. Now, as a PSA 10, it's probably really expensive, but CGC 10s tend to be like a third or a fourth of that price. So if there's a PSA 10 for 22,000, then 4,000 is maybe right. Maybe this is a $5,000 card, though, you know? You never know. I think he's a particularly clean copy. That's why I regret selling him already. All right, give me a number. Whoever wins accepts the Psyduck instead. Bro, if that happened, it would be the most insane moment on the stream. But I know it's not going to happen because that would just be stupid. All right, PDX says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Set this here. Good luck. Boom. Jesus Aguilera goes first. He's going to pull... Well, you got Charizard. Hey, that's kind of nice. Hey, wait. Go back. We're not done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the little bonus pulls. I think they help. All right. They help with the pain. Mr. Jesus. Let's get his stuff. He got to keep this little mega card, too, to show him how close he got. He got pretty good. He got pretty close. Number 2. Mr. Hedison Vasquez. Oh. 420. Blaze it. He's the weed Pokemon. You got Oddish. All right. Mr. Hedison Vasquez. That's 2 names out already. Who's still in? All right. You have to wait while I put each one away. I could put them away at the end after it's done, but I don't know. I like the build up. It's almost like you have to sit here patiently. Oh, does he have a bag? He might not have a bag. I don't think my heart can handle being in here. Yeah, you know, it's probably very intense highs, also large disappointments. So both of those things. You see your name pop out and you go, damn it. I've heard people describe themselves having like sweaty hands. And it's so funny as the host to hear that because I don't experience that. I'm just handing it out. So it's very different for me than for you guys because I don't have any stakes in here. All right, ready? Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, your odds are at least 2 spots higher. No, sorry, Jonathan. It was worth a shot. Whoa, you got this nice Mario, though. So that's still a bonus. You still got something. And you get that cool little trainer card. I'm sorry, energy card. It's like a trainer card, right? Here it is, Mr. Jonathan. Getting sweaty in here. Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti. All right. Bill Barron. Now, here's a guy with a lot of spots in here. Oh, but he misses on one of them. He's got Babam. Bill's in here a couple times. He got in here through the sublist multiple times. He just played it a lot. So he got in the sublist over and over. And it worked out once or twice. I think he got like 2 or 3 spots in here, Mr. Bill does. The other guy with the big stake in here is Mr. Brett Love. And who else? I'm trying to remember. I think Hedison Vasquez was one of the guys who bought directly in. Here's Victor Kokiko. It could be him. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, Victor. Ooh, the Ace of Spades Mario, though. That's really good. Okay, Ace of Spades Mario for our friend Victor. Yes, it's Mr. Victor. Let's see. I think he's needing a new bag too. So far, so good. Who are the guys who chose the number again? It was Jaded and who? All right. Sorry, Victor. You guys just made Mr. Victor miss. How could you? Do you feel powerful in that moment? Do you feel like you really did something? All right, let's see who's next. I haven't seen Brett's name. Oh, there's Bill Barron again. Bill. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mr. Bill. I'm so sorry, Bill. I can't handle it. I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm not going to have a heart attack. I'm actually fine. No victory here. Oh, no. Corn just rubbing it in their faces. Don't feel bad, guys. Oh, Bill gets to keep this too. Down to just a couple guys. I think we're more than halfway done, aren't we? Alicia Brown. Woo! All right, Miss Alicia Brown. It might be her. Could it be Alicia Brown? Is she here? Her head's going to pop when she sees this. Here we are. It could be Miss Alicia. She was buying in. All right. Let me set this over here. Now, let's just count these. 1, 2, 3. And let's count these. 1, 2, 3. It's Alicia Brown, everybody. Whoa! And Brett, you were so close. You're close as hell. All right, here's one. And Mr. Bill. Bill did have 3 spots in here. I'm sorry, Bill. Bill, you had so many chances, and Miss Alicia got it. And that is Mr. Brett. All right, with the bonus pulls, some vintage and some poker. I'm the Pokemon card guy. Wow. Here we are. So, we can turn this off now. My ears were bleeding. My God. That's why we don't play that one all the time. Man. You know, Alicia's been really consistent on those breaks, man. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of crazy because, you know, Brett had 2 spots and Bill Barron had 3 spots. So that's a real stroke of luck for Miss Alicia. I think it shows you that just having 1 spot in the break gives you a chance. And it also shows how treacherous the box can be. So be careful, okay? All right, but that's all part of the fun. You got to wish her well, and I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. It's not worth it in this life. All right, Mr. Brett, let me put this in your bag. Let's see. Let's jump over here. That's always a big one, huh? I suppose we should pick out a new mega break, but I don't really know what would make a very good mega break. He was a $40 spot. Her card said mega. Did it? Mega booster. All right, and Bill Barron. I feel bad for Bill too, because Bill really he went pretty hard trying to get those spots, so he had 3 of them as a result. Bill's actually pulled a mega break before, so he knows what it's like. There we go. Bill has pulled a mega break before. You put more than Brett's in his bag just now, did I? Brett. No, I didn't. You're scaring me. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me, King Shadows. Shadows. His name is King Shadows. Let's see. Does Alicia have a bag? I think we're making her a new bag. Alicia's about to wake up happy. She can be like, no way. Actually, I heard that she wants to keep the Psyduck. She told me. Actually, she told me she wants the Psyduck, not the Nidoking. Really? That's so cool. All right, what'd you guys think of that? Was that fun? Yeah. It just shows you. You just need 1 spot in there to have a chance. At least 1 spot. It came to you in a dream. It came to me in a dream. That's right. That was fun. Let me put this here. Now, this Psyduck has seen some pretty serious business. Hey, wait, let's give it a red spot. Watch this. Okay, let's let the red spot represent that mega break. And this spot right here that we just filled in, that'll just be whatever the next break is. Not a big deal. Just a little ripple in the timeline. But that'll represent the mega break. Isn't that fun? Just so we can remember which one it was. All right. It'd be funny if Mike's side did a compilation of every little scratch I put on the card. And then, so there was like a video that showed every little scratch. So, now for the crowning achievement. We take this like that. Finally. You've seen this card up here for a while. And we put Alicia Brown on the back of it. Property of. Ta-da! All right, there he goes. Now, we're going to go update the Breaks channel. Mega Nidoking, Alicia, 47 minutes. There it is. Mister, we'll give it a kiss before sending. I don't know. I don't know if Alicia and her husband are into that. That's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and toss this over here. Here's Mr. Oscar. He says, 2 more 151 surprise. Okay. Listen. Okay, 2 surprises. It's chill. You know how many breaks I've lost, bro? Yeah. All part of the circle of life. The circle of life. Okay. Simone. Here's Vaporeon, and here's... Oh, Goldeen. Goldeen. Ugh. I have to reach so far for the bulk pile sometimes. You know what I do? I clear out the bulk pile on the right side of the table. And then it's really hard to reach it because you have to reach all the way around everyone's cards and down to, like, the table. It's really funny. My arms are just long enough. I have little Cabbage Patch doll arms, and I can just barely reach it. Someone's life just changed. I don't know. I don't want to use the word changed, but someone's life just got $4,000 wealthier. And that's one of the biggest things we do on the table was that right there. Pretty good. Pretty cool. We are supposed to pick out a new Mega Break. So we could do that tonight. Mr. Chensek Vong is next. 1 live custom. All right. Bear with me, guys. I know you might be waiting a while for your turn. It is just because we just did that big break, so it's feeling like a long time, but it's probably your turn next, okay? So if you're waiting a little while, we're 48 minutes in. Ooh, Chensek, that's a cold one. The special delivery Pikachu is 4K. Is he really? I don't like that card, though. I never liked the style of the holo. All right, so who's next? We have an order from... Click. Who is this? It doesn't say who it is. Let me click on this, because it'll probably show me if I click on this. If she holds on to it, it'll be life-changing. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully the Pokemon card hobby just keeps exploding over time. All right, so... Carlton Wicks. That's an order from Carlton Wicks. 100 to Slab away. Mr. Carlton. Rayquaza VMAX. This will say 1240. Boom. Okay, 1240. And what else did he order? He ordered 1 Poke Shuffle. Okay, 1 Poke Shuffle coming right on in. Right away. I was thinking the next Mega Break should probably be Legendary Collection Charizard. What do you guys think? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I am. Is that how the phrase goes? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the bowling guy. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh, Sigilif. And he is in fact cold. Yeah, I was just thinking the next one could be Legendary Collection Charizard. How much would that take to do that one? I like to show off my Charizards. Watch this. Let's say, Let's see. What would I want to actually sell them at? I would like to sell them at... $455 spots. Wow. What's that divided by 400? Oh, no, that can't be right. Hold on, wait. Divided by 400. It'd be a 1 in 45 break with $400 buy-in. How does that sound? PokeRev sold his. What a dumbass. Tell me about it, Cornrows. What do you mean? He sold his what? Legendary Zard? Yeah. Turns out holding the cards was the best move for everybody. 45 spots, $400 buy-in. To you, remember? I don't think I bought it from him. I bought it from a sports guy, actually, who had it. But yeah, I guess that sports guy might have bought it from him. Wonder how much he bought it from him for. Probably not very much when you think about it, how far long ago that was. All right, there we are. Hey, it's crazy. KRS. How's it going, man? It's crazy. Here's a Cash App order from Chensik Vong. He says for Poke Shuffles. No, wait a second. Might not be your turn yet. Let me double check and make sure it's your turn. Make it 1,000 spots. Whoa! Whoa. That might be too many spots. All right, so Chensik Vong says a round of Poke Shuffles. Ask and you shall receive. Cheapest CGC 10 Nidoking bite now is 9,750. Yeah, but you know, when we started the Nidoking, he was cheaper. So he got more expensive over time. But that's kind of my rule. I don't like to change the price of the slabs once they're locked in. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He gets the 11th one because he bought 10. Kind of like Slab Away. When you put a card into Slab Away, if it goes up in price, you benefit from that, not me. So it's same way with that little break. All right, what we got? Dark Wheezing. All right, you got one Dark Wheezing coming to you, but it's T9. Ugh. Why is this box so heavy, dude? Dooba-dooby-doo. Dooba-dooby-doo. Sorry, guys. Me and Dark Wheezing are going out back to have a cigarette smoke. We'll be back in 15. Dooba-dooby-doo. Dooba-dooby-doo. All right, there he is. Japanese vintage Dark Wheezing. Now you must choose. Do you keep it or do you re-roll it? Looks like you would get exactly 11 spots on the re-roll. He's a nice card. Just a vintage Dark Wheezing. He didn't get a 10. Re-roll. Are you Mr. Chensik Vong? I got to make sure. I think you are. Okay, grabbing this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dooba-dooby-doo. Dooba-dooby-doo. That was him? Toechi? You were Mr. Chensig? Hear me out. 36,000 spots at 50 cents a spot. I'll pass. That would take so freaking long, dude. Think of the transaction fees. That would be terrible. I think that's him. All right. So he has decided to re-roll, right? Is he still here? I'd jump in that LC Zard. Oh, I know you would. Wait, I'll buy a spot. Oh, really? I wouldn't have anticipated that. I need to know that that's you, Mr. Toechi, because we got to make sure that it's not a random guy in the audience saying to re-roll. What's up with this card right here? I don't like this one. I'm going to pull this one out, replace it. Okay, there we go. I like when the cards are so clean that you can't recognize anything. What about this one? Oh, yeah, this one needs to come out too. Is he here? Oh man, he's making this difficult. He's not talking. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's him. All right. Here goes. Let me toss this. That's got to be him because he said re-roll again. All right, here goes. So you get a total of 11 re-rolls. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, we got Lanoon, Dark Muck, Murkrow, Ant-Man, Fire Monkey, Muck, that guy, Amazon, Pharaoh Seed, Talo. No! Oh, that sucks, man. I am sorry. That's a tough reroll, man. That is a tough reroll, without any doubt. Cold. I'm sorry, man. All right. Better luck on the next round. Ah, the treachery of the rerolls. They can work out, actually. I've seen rerolls go from like $5 to like $100 to like $300. I have seen that. I think you guys have too. It's pretty wild when it happens. But they can go the other way too. You can actually re-roll yourself into a worse spot in the box. Oh, I forgot we had that. Oh, baby. Oh, no, that's too sexy. And here's Calling of the Spirits of the Wind. Let's see what's next. Shall we? Shall we? So we don't have a busy line. So if you're looking to place an order, you're not going to have to wait very long. But we do have an order from Mr. Jeremy Olson. He says, Japanese Azure Lane Volume 2, 3 packs. All right, we're going to get some Azure Lane. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys had a nice Saturday. I took Karish for a little walk. We're waiting to find out if she's pregnant. How crazy is that? Did a little spring cleaning. That was nice. House is nice and clean. Everything's in order. It's clean now. But we're waiting. It takes 8 days after the IVF. It takes 8 days to find out if she's pregnant. So we're going to find out 8 days from now. We will know if she is pregnant. Here it is. They will do a simple blood test on her at the nearby hospital and confirm if she's pregnant or not. Wrong packs. Which ones am I opening? Azure Lane Volume 2. Oh, these are Fuji Bunko Volume 2. Damn it. I guess these are mine. Let's see what I pull, huh? These anime sets, bro. There's so many of them. All right. Let's just see what I pull out of my booster packs. Holy honeys. All right, this one's going right off to PSA. PSA 10, Holy Honeys, Spacecraft, Battlecraft 9, straight to the moon, Honey Pot. I'll put that over there for now. All right. Let's get you your Azure Lane, which is a product we don't sell as often, but lately it's been selling a little faster. Here's like wrong packs. Damn it. Aha, this is it, isn't it? Ah, this is the one. That's the one. There we go. I went to Subway today. I actually went to Subway. It was empty. There wasn't a single person in there. And there was one guy making the sandwiches. But you know what? I waited like over 30 minutes to get my sandwich. What do you make of that? You know why? Because every single order that guy was working on, it was DoorDash. He had like 100 DoorDash sandwiches. I'm not even exaggerating. I think he made close to 16 sandwiches before it was my turn. And he was moving as fast as he could. I'm not exaggerating at all. Karis was sitting in the car, and she waited so long she came in because it was such a long wait. It really was 30 minutes. So it looked like there was going to be no wait at all. Like I was just going to get my sandwiches and go. And it was quite literally the opposite. I waited forever. for my sandwiches. But that guy, man, I left him a tip because he was working so hard. I watched him. He was working crazy fast. And then people were just coming and going from their cars to pick up the order for DoorDash. And then Lake of the Ozarks, we went out twice today. It was so much traffic. It's the most traffic I've ever seen in Lake of the Ozarks before. It was bumper to bumper traffic for like an hour. And I've been living out here for like over 4 years now. I've never seen this before, how busy it is. It is so unbelievably crowded. You can't do anything. You can't go to Walmart. You can't go to the gas station. You can't get under the light. You're going to get crashed into. We have a 55-mile-an-hour highway that eventually turns into a 70-mile highway. But you get on that 55-mile-an-hour part, and there's already guys whizzing past you because they're like, we got to get out of here. All right, that's it, Mr. Jeremy. We were both looking at each other like, what is going on out here? We don't have sports games or anything like that. There was no, there's no concert going on at the amphitheater. It's too early. So it's literally just too busy. It's just too many people. Let's see. It was really shocking because this is a countryside area. Aha! Mister, I can't remember if I ever asked you, but were you living there when they filmed the show? Yes. Yes, I don't know if they might have already been done filming, but we were already living in Lake of the Ozarks when eventually part 1 and part 2 of the last season came out. So we were already in Lake of the Ozarks at that point. And it was pretty fun actually because sometimes they would feature like a area in Lake of the Ozarks. I was like, oh, that's the place, because you can just drive over there. All right, very nice. I love that show. Yeah, we were enjoying it too, actually. It was really funny. No, it wasn't funny. It was kind of a dark show. Chen Seg Vong, One Ascended Heroes. Ooh, maybe you pull the God Pack. All right. So one of the things I worked on today, guys, was I added some cards to the new Binder Break number 12. That's Binder Break 12. Let's see. Mischievous Psyduck. Psyduck's pretty cool. Don't underestimate Psyduck, man. There's some rabid Psyduck fans out there. I don't know if you knew that, but he's one to watch. Psyduck's good. I got that Legendary Collection Psyduck. I think that might have been one of my better purchases over the last couple of months during this very crazy time period. The blonde girl, I can't remember her name, but if I'm right, that was the first show she was in, and that show got her a lot of roles in movies afterwards. Yeah, I don't give a about. She played like kind of a redneck. Actually, when I watched the show, I was offended because Missourians don't have the southern accent. We don't. If you talk to Missourians out here, they talk like I do. We sound like this. This is the way we sound. And if you talk to the person in the house to the right to you, that's how they sound. If you talk to the person on the left, you go to Walmart, you talk to the cashier, we all sound like this. But she had that southern accent. Well, I don't care about that. She was talking like that. Well, shucks. She was doing some of that, and it was just like, bro. They do this to Missouri a lot, because there had been a movie called, like, Three Billboards in Missouri. They did the exact same thing. It was a movie that was written by a British man. What does he know about Missouri? I've lived here my whole life. And they just immediately stereotypes the hell out of Missouri. It's like, oh my God, dude. What is going on right now? So they like to do that, and it's very annoying. But she's not from Missouri, and they didn't film the show in Missouri anyways. They filmed it in Georgia. So some of the parts of the film were in Lake of the Ozarks properly, but quite a lot of it was actually filmed in Georgia. So they have an accent, a southern accent from Georgia. And it's like, bro, Jose Trevino's next. He says, give me 10 of them Pokey Shuffles. Ah, yes, the everlasting gob Pokey Shuffles. Ooh, love Ball Psyduck. She is a good actress, though. I agree. It was really fun. Dana was good, too. Remember Dana, the bad guy Dana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, at least you're not in Idaho. They got Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Idaho, huh? Idaho's cool. So, ooh, that's what you want to see. Look at that, Mr. Jose. Oh! Wow, that's where all the hits were hiding. Holy hell, look at that, guys. The C usually means almost $100, and that's $50. So that's a $150 pull. That's what you're looking for in the Poke Shuffles. It can happen. How does that happen, by the way? How do they end up next to each other? Well, somebody removed the cards in between them at some point and took a big hit. They took a big loss. Another way that happens is we do the 1, 2, 3 shuffle to the back. Well, maybe you got 1, 2, 3, shoop, and you shuffle it like that, and they're right next to each other now. So that kind of stuff happens. That's part of the fun of the Poke Shuffles. Now, this is not re-rollable. I need to do 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This actually goes right back in. And you're going to have 2 live customs in a minute. But first, let's pull your Psyduck out. And you can decide to keep it or to re-roll it. That's up to you. Oh. We were just talking about how nice that Psyduck is. So this guy's in here based on the price of the last sold, which was like 140 for this card, believe it or not. He's just really one. Oh, is that a keep? All right, you got it. Might be the better move after that last round. You saw that last round. It's tempting to re-roll, but also it's nice to secure what you already have, you know? All right. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You could take the next question or you can cash out. All right, now, the live costumes. Good luck in there. One day I'm going to retire these old booster packs and get brand new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm scared. This could be huge. It could be like a $300, $400 card. You're kidding me. He got another hit. Wow. All right. You're doing very well, Mr. Jose. Tonight's your night. You're killing it. Mewtwo T10. I can't remember that one. All right. Ooh, this box is so heavy. Mewtwo, you say. What's the number? 058? Oh, it's a very interesting one. Here it is. So it's this Mewtwo Paradox Rift card, and he's $100. He's kind of like a Delta species Mewtwo because he's actually electric type, thanks to the terrestrialization. There it is. MB was on delay. I'm back, but I ain't playing you, mister. You put up that LCZard. I'm 100% jumping into it. Obviously, I think a lot of people would jump into it. We are. Dang, that's a nice Mewtwo. I know he's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh-wee. I haven't made any choices for the new Mega Break. He's kind of a large break anyways. And I don't think I could replace him by any means. So now you must choose, Jose Trevino. Do we re-roll this one or do we keep this one? That is Mewtwo EX. And I guess it's nice that he's an English card. You know, the English keep? All right. Yeah, the English cards are hard to grade, is what I was about to say, especially nowadays with the grading standard being so high. All right, very good. Why not get a Moonbryon Mega? Oh, yeah, let's get the Moonbryon Mega. Oh, yeah, you get to keep this little card, too. Isn't that cute? There you are. One Moonbryon Mega, huh? I'd love to hear your guys' ideas about what the new Mega could be, because there's a lot of different options. We could do a really short one. We could do a really long one. Looks like now I'll have time to work on it, in fact, because we are now out of order. Wait. Yeah, we are now out of orders. So we're out of orders. Let me show off the binder break, because I actually stocked the binder break today. I was working on it. Here we are. So I've got 2 stickers in the binder break. We got this holographic Charmander, and we got Oddish Gloom. That's real nice. And now here's what's in here. We got this Mewtwo Full Art. Here's McDonald's Pikachu. That's been going up in price. Dredagon English. Gengar, also English. Here's a Noctowl. A little off center on that one. Charmander. That's just one of those nice new promos from Ascended Heroes. A couple of these fresh poker cards. These are a little bit better than the other ones we've been putting in there. So these are a little bit cleaner. Which one? Greenback. So these are greenback, but they're in better condition than the last round. And then a whole round of the Trick or Trades. So we've got Gengar. I guess I opened a bunch of these, and they've just been sitting in a box. Darkrai, Sinistcha, Ogerpon, Monkey Dory, Pheasant, Dippity, Okidogi. So those are fun. And then we've got this golden Frostlass. That's a Korean card. Mr. Mime, he's an AR. Here's some XY stuff. I take these pretty seriously. When these grade even PSA 9, they can get really expensive. Here's a vintage Natu. Here's a cute little Umbreon. Grimer Execute. A couple of these yellow border cards. They're not expensive. They're just a bit of filler. Classic collection. So I even tossed in some good classic collection. This is not bad. All of that's gradable. And some gradable Uno as well. So there's the Evolutions and Venusaur. Of course, last time we had Charizard in the binder break. So that's kind of the starting point for this new round of the binder break. Yes, I do think we're already pretty close to $160 in value, but we'll slowly leak more stuff in there. There it is. That's how we do it. I believe there's 2 people in the jumbo pack break already. Let's see. Yes, 2 people are in the jumbo pack break. Ugh. Come on, bro. There it goes. Mister, I'm tempted to jump into the binder break just to keep the Psyduck. Was there a Psyduck in here? I don't remember. Let's see. There was a Psyduck in here? I don't even remember. Just to keep the Psyduck. Huh? What does it mean that? No, the Psyduck drawing. Oh, yes. Well, anyone who pulls the Psyduck gets to have it encapsulated too. So it includes encapsulation. It'll be very nice. Yeah, he'll probably go eventually. And most likely somebody will use the jumbo break or the binder break to do it. Obviously, people are not going to use the mega break to do it. That would be insanity. Now, I got a couple of slabs in today. These came back to me from the PSA vault. They were in the vault, and now they're in my hands again. And I had to pay $12 for each and every one of these to ship home. So do not send cards to the PSA vault that you may wish to have back home soon. It's a waste of money. So what do we got? We've got this Grozny and a Cane or something. And Beyond That Gaze. So these 3 cards are females. Let's get them priced up. They're going to end up in that Waifu Shuffle. That's why I brought them back, because I want to put them in the Waifu Shuffle. Did Nidoking pop off? How HKW goes. Alicia took it. Alicia with the win, bro. Now, I'm going to attempt to do my best to get these priced up rapidly so we can move on to the Pokemains. But I like those Pokemains there. And don't worry, I'm going to get back to the queue too. We're not done taking care of your orders. Feel free to send an order in. I just want to take a second and work on this for a brief second. Because sometimes people watching see a new slab and they want it. So Grozny is from Azura Lane, it looks like. And this is a signature Grozny. And look at that. That's an easy one to price. Check it out. So there it is. Looks like it's going to be $150. So we're going to do $150. Of course, our price is better than the eBay Buy It Now price because there's no taxes over here. So there is, but I pay the taxes. That's how it works. You don't pay any taxes at checkout. I pay the taxes. That's the arrangement on this table. So that's $150. Okay, and now we have Perfect Trace a Cane. All right, let's take care of that. It's going to say Perfect Trace a Cane. Oops, I can't spell. All right. Looks like it's all about the same price. It's about $250. Are those all Japanese? Those are all the Japanese ones. We have a English one. So let's try and find an English price because I know English tends to sell for a little more. No data on that. Well, golly. We have the English version. I wonder if we can take a picture of this. Pricing up the girl cards is so confusing sometimes. Okay, we're going to take a picture. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Maybe we will just copy the price of the Japanese ones. I can't find an English version, and I do just want this to sell. I don't even remember where I got this from. I obviously I didn't pull it myself. I think we might have gotten it from... Boy, it's been a while. I don't remember his name. Hold on. He needs to stop by and say hi so I can remember his name. Starts with a B, I think. Darn it. It's like I think it's Brandon. We are. Gosh, man. Too many names to remember at the same time. Let's see. Beyond that gaze. Beyond that gaze. Oops, I said betombed. There we go. Beyond that gaze. Nothing. I can't find one for sale. Let me try once again taking a picture. We're going to take a quick picture of this. Okay. Wow, I can't find this at all. I can't even find an ungraded version of it. How about Weiss Gaze? I said gaze. E030. Ah, there it is. Okay, we found it. So beyond that gaze, $100 as a 9.5, $134 as a 10. Okay, I think we're going to go... Honestly, I'm going to go closer to the pristine price rather than the 9.5 price, because I know 9.5, and they're barely different. They're like $40 different from each other. So we're going to make ours about $135. So there we go. We've got these girl cards. They're back. They're repriced. And they're going to end up going into the Waifu Shuffle box. There they are. Nice. Now, let's pull these back down and take a quick look at the queue. Is your Eevee 2004 still available? The poker card. The poker Eevee card. I know what you're talking about. Was I showing that off in a video? I probably took the sleeve off of it. What was the price on it in the video? Did it say? Let's see if there's any other orders to work on. Yeah, I was prepping that one to ship out. Technically, it's still here, though. It won't go out till Monday. So Monday is when it officially goes. Ooh, here's a Squirtle Red. I wonder if that needs an update. I feel like we just updated that. Here is a pristine Waifu. Here is a Scizor. Here is a Tyranitar. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this. We have an empty queue now, guys. If you want any action, send an order in. We are, let's see. I'm going to go to the all slabs. No, not all slabs. We're going to go to the pricey slabs channel. And we're going to take a picture of these 4 beautiful slabs. And we're going to peel them off the table. It's time to start doing that. So we can start rotating in box A. It's time for box A now, guys. It looks like we're still pricing up a couple expensive slabs. Oh, yeah, we are. Look at that. Cool. So that, too, that's happening as well. And we have to pick out a new Mega Break, huh? New Mega Break. What do you guys think the new Mega Break should be? We've probably looked at a lot of cards that could be a Mega Break over time. Well, none of these. These are all cheaper. 310 would like to buy the Eevee. Let me go grab him. I think I know where he's at. All right, here we are, Leaf Green Eevee. before I agree to sell him, let me just look him up online, make sure he hasn't dramatically improved in price somehow. Oops. Eevee. Been busy with school. No problem, man. How's it going, Tyler? All right, we're looking for the cheapest Eevees, huh? I doubt that there's another leaf green Eevee. Those are pretty rare. Let me check sold. I think we're ready. Yeah, this is a very rare Eevee. Much more rare than the standard one. Population on this should be like 4 or 5. Some just ridiculous low number. So he's ready at 310 to be sold. How's he looking? Oh, pop 3. That's pretty damn rare. I'll buy something tonight, just not sure what. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that nice Chansey coin there too, huh? Okay. All right. How do I purchase? Thanks so much. Yes, so you will want to just, there's multiple ways you can use. If you check the description, you can use Cash App, Venmo, ZELLE, PayPal, and just send the money over for the card. Real easy. You could also use the website if you prefer the website. And then if you're wanting to ship immediately, I'll do $5 shipping for you. We'll say your nice expensive slab gets $5 shipping. How does that sound? And at that point, you would just email me the shipping address at TheCardconomist@gmail.com. Of course, if you use PayPal, I'm going to get that information anyways from PayPal. Just make sure your PayPal address is up to date. And if you use the website, I get the information too. But if you end up using like Cash App or Venmo, then you'll need to send me an email. See? Thank you so much. I'll do it now. All right. Sounds good. Sounds like you've got an Eevee. Now, shipping doesn't occur till Monday, okay? Just letting you know that. And it might actually be picked up on Tuesday. All right. So, selling some slabs. We have an order from Mr. Manuel Castro. He says, paying off my slab away. Nowadays, pretty much any slab away has been a lucky thing for people to have. Let's see what you had. You had a March Rayquaza XY. Ooh, a March Rayquaza, huh? Let's see. Card market's been going nuts, man. Aha. Wow, that was over fast. There it is. Congratulations. Okay. You want to see him again? Let's show him off. This. Wow. Just gorgeous. Do you guys see this? I'm a big fan of this particular artwork. I bought a bunch of them so that we could, as a group, host a break or two over time. You know, if you only buy one, you have to restock it each time. But if you really like the card, you buy more than one so that you don't have to restock it. I bought a couple of these because I liked them so much. We've sold 3 of them outright pretty fast. What are some fun breaks going on right now? Ooh, you're asking the magic question. Well, you just missed out on the Mega Break. The Mega Break just finished. The Mega Break is over. Let's show off the other breaks tonight. It is Saturday night. This is the late night stream for Saturday. We have a Lego break. How crazy is that? Wait a second, this isn't the break. So let's grab all the breaks, shall we? Oh yeah, that's a gym break right there. $30 buy-in, everybody. We got a free slab, but we haven't hit 40 likes, so I haven't activated the free slab. 40 likes, then the free slab comes out, okay? All right, so we've got Waifu, we've got Candy, we got Nami Mommy. All right, so check this out. Nami Manga, Charizard, 4 out of 16. Redo Healer, 3 out of 11. Oops. Can't believe somebody just pulled that Nidoking. Noctowl, 1 and 7. Arcanine, $30, 1 and 2. Here's a really cool one. The Sleepy Tyranitar Alt Art. Pretty good. Probably always going to be good. Really think about it. Lego Pikachu is only $10, and yes, it's a gigantic Lego Pikachu. Normally retails around $300, so you would pay like $330-ish after taxes, and you can take a $10 shot at it here. It's 1 in 40 odds. Pretty cool. All right. We also have these pack splits. Don't forget about them. Don't you forget about these pack splits, people. Wonderful. Very cool. Thank you. No problem, man. Mr. Tyler Fasson. We call this one the lightning break, Tyler, because it'll be over pretty soon. See how it's only 7 spots? That means not too many spots. So it's already up to 3 out of 7. So this one's bound to end pretty fast. That's why it's called the lightning break. You guys want to see some commission slabs we're selling? Check this out. We got Pokemon Machine. Pokemon Machine. Those are 9s. This sexy Reno. 2 big reasons why this card might sell. Embracing Appearance Ain. Here's this signature card from this Holo Live set. Here's Ollie. Those are 10s. Here's Lightning for $40. Here's Rit signature. Unexpected Shamelessness, $30. Space, Lumpy Space Princess from Lumpy Space. Here's Master Chief 8. Embossed hollow foil, Chewbacca 9 for $18, and Dragon Maid stamp for $200. There you have it. Cool stuff. I just wanted to show some of those off real fast. Aren't those nice? Now, what were we doing? Let me check the queue, see if there's anything going on over there. We caught up with the queue there. We helped Mr. Manuel. He sent in 220. Oh, right. We're waiting for a gentleman to drop 310 for the Eevee, aren't we? So he's probably trying to learn a little bit about that. He's trying to send that payment over right now. And while he's doing that, let's work on the slabs we haven't priced yet. There's some slabs we haven't priced at all. Let's grab those. Aha. So, Trick or Trade Pikachu. Isn't he nice? I was kind of... I wanted him to come back from... the vault, because when I looked at him, I'm like, man, we should be tossing that into the Poke Shuffles or the Live Shuffles. He's such a nice card. In fact, let's just send him right now into the Live Customs. Oops. I'll look him up real fast. He's got like the Cosmic Hollow on the border. It's super neat. No way, bro. That can't be that expensive. Wait, oh, okay. We got it sorted by most expensive, and it popped up as a $300 card. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, it's not. It's 100, just like I thought it was 100. That's what I thought. $100. Now you're not going to get a chance to snatch this one. This one's going right up into the Live Customs. Okay, just give me a moment here. 2, 3, 4. This is some sleepy Minecraft music. How many of you guys are sleepy today? Have you guys been having a good Saturday? Who's having a good Saturday? I want to hear about it. Who's having a good Saturday? Oh man, this card is awesome. Look at that Ace of Diamonds, Mario. I don't think we need this. So this shall say number 018, Pikachu. And it'll say P10. P adds in PSA 10. Isn't that nice? Having an all right day. Been sick though. I'm sorry. All right. Did you have some chicken noodle soup like Mama used to make it? Sometimes chicken noodle soup like Mama used to make it gets you through that illness. Okay. I pulled a back muscle. Ooh, that's awful. That sucks. I know all too well back pain. Oh, 2 Pikachus, you say? Oh. Those Pikachus are cool as hell, man. Let's have one up on the table. Well, it's 2:30 a.m. I can't sleep. Guess it's time to make coffee. I had tomato soup. I don't know about tomato soup. It's a little boring. I feel like it's not a real soup. Yeah. It's like onion soup. It's not really onions, is it? Have some onion soup. You mean cheese soup with onion flavor? Have you ever actually mashed up a tomato and just eaten it? It's not really, I don't know. Tomato soup is tomatoey, I guess. I don't hate tomatoes, by the way. I eat plenty of tomatoes. It's just, as a soup? It's like, what if I did that with the mango? Is it mango soup? What if I did that with the banana? Is it a banana soup? You're eating baby food, bro. Charmander? Yeah, it's ketchup soup. Exactly. It's ketchup soup. I refuse to call it soup. Was there a Growlithe Arcanine break on the table? So what I'm hearing is Sarah votes for a Growlithe Arcanine break. Okay. I'll just get my Legendary Collection Arcanine out. We'll start the mega break on that. Dude, I'd be sad to lose that one. I would be devastated, really. So this is a pricey card, this Charmander is. I'm just thinking about it. Wow. I guess I brought this back over to sell it. I don't really want to sell it. I mean, I can offer it as a red label. It's so hard to sell cards. Especially when the market's doing so damn well. So damn well. All right. But for reals, I think there was a gym battle break for Slab. I thought I saw it. Oh, yes. Actually, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there was a, right over here. Arcanine. Oh, yeah. That's one of those consignment breaks. Look at that, Pat Gibbs. So, if you guys get a card over here and want me to sell it for you, I could end up turning it into a break. Okay, here's a little Charmander up on the table. And look at that Gengar, huh? Wow, cool. I have a suspicion this Gengar's really expensive. That's such a nice Arcanine. You know, think of it like this. If you're saying that today, when that card gets really expensive, no one's going to be surprised. They're going to be like, well, duh. Duh, of course that was going to happen. Everyone thought it was nice. Just sold another one of those SGC displays, man. People like those SGC displays. I must be the only one selling an SGC size display. All right. I need to get those all up onto the website properly. Now, Victini the Weenie. Oh. So we're pricing up a couple slabs. Hi, just paid and paid for international shipping. Whoa, 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 whoa. International shipping is not $5. Hold on. Hold on. You might have mentioned that because you're realizing, hey, maybe it's a different price. So $5 is for domestic shipping. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was an international sale. It should be $20 for international shipping. A little bit more, but enough for me to say, let's get it covered. Okay, so it'll be $20 for the international shipping. All right, let's go take a look at it. I'll also need your phone number, so let's take a look at that as well for the label. Don't mean to jump that on you. Oh, I see. You already paid for it. Oh, you're ahead of it. Okay. All right, sounds good. So let's jump over here now. Okay. I paid 20. You're perfect. You're very good. We're going to get this shipped out. So, but let's see if we got that phone number. The phone number is important too. All right, so we're missing the phone number. So there's two ways to send me the phone number. You can email me the phone number here, or you can send a little more money, the smallest amount of money possible. We call it a penny message. So there's two ways to do that. You send that money, 1 penny with the phone number attached as a message. That's pretty fast. or just email me here, okay? So I'll start working on the label for you right now, okay? So that's a nice little Pokemon card sale there, guys. Really rare. Let's grab all this. Really rare Eevee poker card. You're not going to see very often because he's pop 3. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Wow, it actually kind of filled itself out instantly. So that part's all done. We just need your email. Okay, we've got the email. And the phone number. So it requires a phone number in case they need to call you over anything. By the way, I should mention this too. We offer something called seller protection now. So that's a thing. I try to tell everybody about that now. Seller protection is $20 for $1,000 of coverage or whatever you want to call it. Here it is down here. I'll let everybody know about this. So this is under our secret menu. Shipping protection, terms and rules. You might want to read that. Price $20 for $1,000 of declared value. So just letting everybody know about that. It's not just you, but everybody. We have this thing called shipping protection where if anything goes wrong, I cover it. I fix it for you. All right. So this does not weigh a ton. All right. Edit the custom form. All right. If you're willing to be robbed, you're the blank. You better block me, bro. Ripping off B kids. This dude's charging 30% more. No. All right. So we're going to put in the description, playing cards. Playing cards. And we're going to say value of this much. Okay. All right. So we just need that phone number. Hey, mister, pull my finger. Whoop. Oh, my God. Mister, show that girl card with the pink background. You got it, man. He just knows it's pink. All right, Mr. Lim, we're very close to shipping you out. Just got to get that phone number, and then the label can be finished, okay? Letting you know that. Now, that's even worse. That's even worse. So here's Grozny. I don't know if it was Grozny. Grozny was $150. Here's Trace. Ooh, Trace. Here's... Beyond That Gaze. Beyond That Gaze, Gays. Just sent the penny. Perfect. All right, you got it. Oh my God! You can't sell Pokemon cards. Let's see. We're jumping over here. You guys know he's selling Pokemon cards, right? You can't do that. Let's grab this. Oh my God, guys. All right, we got it. You should be getting an email for it, okay? Very good. That's what I said, bunny bread. You can't do that. You can't sell those. Oh my God. Sorry. All right, there you go, Mr. Lim. Thank you so much, man. The card's on the way. I hope you enjoy it. It'll ship out on Monday. Now we have a Daniel Batik Charmander slab away. Whoa. Daniel did that like in a second. That card is Megagon. I want that winged Kuribo from the new Yu-Gi-Oh set. Ah, yes, the winged Kuribo, please. One winged Kuribo, please. Let's see. So I hate to tell you this, but I based his price wrong. I'm looking into it now that he's selling, And I based my card off of a card that is like basically 2.8. So a card that was graded like 100 years ago. It's a nice looking card, but I wouldn't actually make that trade. So, yeah, I hate to tell you this, but we're going to have to change this price, and I don't want to upset you with that. So I think what I'll do for the moment, let's take this off the table. I'm going to refund you on it, okay? I apologize. I based this price here off of a wrong price. And the reason I know that is because I was getting ready to acquire it after you decided to slab this away. It's basically like a loan, the red label card that is. But there's no harm done. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go ahead and set you up with this card for the moment. It looks like you paid with the ZELLE order. Here you go, Daniel. Daniel, I based the card off of the wrong card. Doesn't that suck? All right. No way, bro. He's my bro. Definitely a hot Cheeto. We are. All right, Daniel. Daniel. Is he here? Is he watching? Hey, Mark, did you see the guy where... Did you see where that guy destroyed one of the really rare cards of the Yu-Gi-Oh! New stuff? What's Hood Hawaiian? We are. Daniel, I'm sorry. I can't do that with the Charmanders based off of wrong information. So I'm letting you know that. Here's your $40. I'm going to set that there. You might find something else that you really like. But since it's through ZELLE, it's harder for me to refund it. ZELLE requires me to like log in with like my debit PIN or something like that. And I do not have my debit PIN. But I can also refund you on PayPal, ZELLE, or CASHAPP if you need me to, okay? But I'll put this down as $40 store credit at the moment for your convenience, okay? Just letting you know that. And I'll leave this up on the table. I want to make sure he sees that. Let me set this to the side. You know, I didn't see that when I first priced this card, but basically I was basing the value of this card off of one that was on the market that has a certification number in the 2s. That's a really, really old card. And what they had done with it, they had updated the label. So it deceptively looks like the same age as my label, but it's not. It was a reslab. So he paid for a reslab. Trickery! And it duped me until I had to actually look at it very closely. And then I said, oh, wait a second. I can't believe he accidentally cut that. I know what you're referring to. You're referring to that Yu-Gi-Oh card that got snipped. How much was that card worth at the time of the snipping? All right, let's go ahead and rotate this. Yeah, I feel very bad about that, Daniel. I'm sorry about that. Why don't I do you a favor? I'm going to put you on this free giveaway, okay, Daniel? So I'm going to put you on here instantly without you having to get on the hard way. Actually, it looks like we reached 40 likes. So let me go ahead and get that giveaway running, guys. All right, so we're going to hit refresh. Hitting next, hitting done. All right, so I've typed in the keyword free. So you guys just type this in. And Daniel, look, I give you a free spot in here, Daniel. Sorry about all that. Here you got a little bag too, Daniel. I'm going to pop you one more thing, okay? All right, Daniel, you get this little Frog Mario poker card for free too, okay? Here you go. All right. So you didn't lose anything. You've still got your $40, and you got a free spot in the break. The giveaway, I mean, but also we gave you a poker card, so even if you missed this, you really do walk away with a little bonus card no matter what. The pink on that girl is radiating toward me. You like this? This is Perfect Trace a Cane. So I priced my card off of the Japanese price, which is like $250 on eBay. But this is actually English. This is English. So I'm pretty sure it's worth more than those. The English ones tend to sell more than the Japanese ones, right? So, but I've priced it to sell. I'm a motivated seller. And there you have it, if you're interested. All right, here's Shinobi. Is this Willy Wonka music? That's right. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. Oh my God, the Oompa Loompas. I love those. You're going to have to block me, bro. Palmer and Sinclair. It's a long name. Palmer and Sinclair. This guy opens up kids' cards. Bruh. Golden boy. Boy. Are we doing the late night streams again? Uh-huh. Every single night. Adrian. It's 2019, and I'm going live every single night for 6 hours a night, 7 days in a row. Not really. Singing into the mic. Do you guys ever get tired of that? I bet I sound terrible if I had to re-listen to it. Meow, meow. I send you a DM on Instagram about selling slabs. Really? Let's go read this Instagram. Oh, really? Let's see. Are you Mr. Shelder? You're not Mr. Shelder. Hey, I love your content. I think you're really good takes on products. I wanted your thoughts on Lorcana. I'm gonna say, I think it's pretty stinky, to be honest. All right. So I answered his message, and then you say you sent me a message. I don't think I see it. Let me respond to this guy too. Okay. Now, we have Miss Sarah. One spot in the Arcanine. Sarah is hop into the Arcanine. You got it. Good morning. I think you mean Guten Morgen. Sarah Duzen. Ooh. Down in Walua and North Shore and Kaimuki area was crazy. There you go. I'm about to slide into Mister's DMs. Here it is. Good. 1 Japanese Poke Jumbo pack, 10 Poke Shuffles, 2 live customs. Wow. All right, 2 live costumes. These are costumes. Did you just hop like a bunny? That's what I did. It's Mary. Mary, you can't be up at this hour. This is your bedtime. We are. Oh. Ah! Sarah, I don't think those were the good ones. I'm sorry, man. All right, let's try the Poke Shuffles over here. If you came... What are you talking about, Ripple Flips? Hey, mistress, there a new Chinese Gem 5 coming out. I think I heard that there was, but I don't think it has anything exciting in it. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Boop. 2 Waifu Shuffles. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah. There's a new Captain Pikachu. It looks very similar to the other Captain Pikachu. I'm trying to remember. Like, it's very similar to Gem 1, actually. The whole set is. It's very similar to Gem 1. And I think for that reason, I wasn't very excited for it. And for that reason, I'm out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's bad for Gem 1, too. It lowers the value of Gem 1. So Gem 1 value down. And the new set, you know, that's what they're going to do. All right. So you are not done, Miss Seva. We're going to get you 2 Waifu Shuffles and see if you can pull a chase card out of here. I find that the gem sets got stale real quick. Yeah, they're kind of a small set with just some very specific hits in them. Once you have the hits, you're done. Boop. No! Oh, man. That is cold stuff on top of cold stuff. Let's try your Japanese Pokemon Jumbo Pack. Now, we have a couple of these because we made them ahead of time. Right? Right? Oh, yeah. You dare mock the son of a shepherd? What? Rolf, Ed, and Eddie? I couldn't get down with the gym sets. They got too expensive for just a few cards that were in them. You couldn't get down like a clown Charlie Brown? Is this because there's no... Why is there 2 of these in here? There shouldn't be. I might have just grabbed 2 by accident. Ah, I was checking to make sure this was in there. It was. Okay, good. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Now, you're not supposed to get 2 of these. Now, you know they're cheaper, right? They're $155 now, the jumbo pack break is, for the Japanese cards, because they are officially missing the spicy Obsidian Flames pack. Ruler of the Black Flame. Okay. All right, so here it goes. This is a jumbo pack break for Miss Salazar, baby. Sarah, you've had a little bit of a tough time on the live customs and the Poke Shuffles. You actually did pull something out of the Poke Shuffles, but it was a non-rerollable 2 Waifu Shuffles. One of those things you can pull out of the box. And this time, the Waifu Shuffles did not yield you anything, so it was just unlucky. I only like the Eevee Chinese cards. Here we are. Sleep. All right. We had a little Eevee sale tonight. Did you guys see that Eevee poker card go by? That's serious business, man. That's a serious card. Pop 3. That Japanese Eevee was pop 3. We're talking about some of the rarest vintage cards we've ever seen, and all he cost was $300. That's it. He's so rare, nobody even knows about him. That's what's crazy about it. Nobody even knows about it. But what? All right, Sarah, now I don't feel as sorry for you. I was feeling sorry for you, and now I do not. You're perfectly fine. And he breaks close. This Arcanine Gym Break needs 1 more person. We also have a Noctowl Lightning Break right here, in fact. He needs 4 people. He's pretty close. That's the closest one is this Noctowl. What Eevee Poker card? It was Leaf Green Eevee. He'd been sitting on the table a while, and nobody really knew about him. Well, I mean, I'd shown the card to you guys, but I finally made a video on it, and so now he's sold. I'm really not surprised. I mean, if you're watching the poker cards on eBay, they are selling. Poker cards on eBay are doing well. Here's a Giratina. Any cool tag slabs? Oh, yeah. We got some cool freaking tag slabs, baby. My LCS started getting some of the graded poker cards now. Hell yeah, man. There will be a point, guys. There will be a threshold with the poker cards where it turns out virtually no other Pokemon cards are affordable. And people will go, I got to buy a poker card. That's all that's left. And then they're going to jump. Here's the Burb. Look at that Burb. Here's Talonflame. Ooh, that looks nice, man. No, they've already jumped a whole bunch. It's pretty interesting. The thing about the poker cards is they always were cheap. Okay, hold on. I got to go back and check these Pokemon Go cards. Don't worry, Sarah. I'm going to check them. This is pretty cute, actually. This is cute. All right, no Ditto in there. Very important to check that. They oddly told me they were selling pretty good. Yeah, the poker cards, definitely. Well, that's because everyone's familiar with playing cards. Everyone's seen somebody play poker before. It's like a sexy, cool James Bond kind of card game, you know? And, you know, high-stakes poker or something, right? But they were always cheap to acquire, so I acquired a bunch of them when they were real cheap. And, oh, my God. Sarah, I don't know how you do it, man. First, it looks like you're having a terrible time, and then you're just like, no, I'm not. I'm doing great. Look at you, man. All right. Sarah's definitely made a deal with the devil or something. I don't know what she's doing. Here's Sandile. Last card show, I put mad people on knowledge about the poker cards because I had my PC laid out. A whole lot of people asked about them. I could show off my Poker Charizard collection again. I like showing that off from time to time, just to get people all razzed up, razzle-dazzled. I was not a well-behaved child and was sent to child jail for a year, and spades became very addicting law. I never learned poker, though. You got sent to child jail? You mean like juvie? Were you a juvenile? Did they scare you straight? Come here, boy. Oh, monkey dory. Guten Morgen, mister. It's Mary. Yay, Miss Mary. How are you, Mary? We are. Very good. Let's see. Pop this over here. Boop. All right. We'll sleeve you these. And we'll sleeve you these. Scared him gay. Just woke up an hour ago, eating my freak fast and getting ready for the day and the work ahead. Why does that read like that reads like a it reads like a day in the life of Mary or something like that. I'm eating my breakfast and I'm getting ready for the work of the day. All right, so check out this absolutely monstrous round that somehow Miss Sarah Dusenberry has had, which makes no sense to me. Like you can't be this lucky, Sarah. It's not allowed. It's actually pretty wild. So Sarah ends up getting 3 ARs anyways, a full art, SR, and 2 SARs. Like, what? That's pretty good. I don't want to work. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. What are you talking about, Mary? You have to go to work. Get back to work. The capitalist engine relies on you, Mary. Back to work. You don't like to work? You got to get a different job, that means. What do you want to do for a job? What's your ideal job? That's such a dumb question. I hate it when people ask me that question. What's your ideal blah, blah, blah? But no, seriously, what would you rather be doing? I'd rather be making OnlyFans content. You get to have schmexy schmecks. People throw money at you. Later on, you go crazy and you shave all your hair off your head. Sarah, I think we're going to get you a fresh bag. Your box is full. Some adult content workers, I don't think they're that bothered by it. Like, there's some of the guy workers especially. I feel like they're just like chill, you know? Like, they're like, I don't care. I think it weighs heavier on the girls somehow. Boop. All right, so you've got this bag here. Housewife and chill. What? How do I sign up for that? You're telling me some other person just provides for me? What do you think the trick is to that, Mary? How do you get like a guy who's earning enough that he just wants you to pay to hang around? What do you think he wants in exchange for that? All right, we have Mr. Tyler Franson, 5 Mega Symphonia. Mega Symphonia. You got it, man. Mr. Tyler. Where'd I put them? Are they in this box? I think they're in this box. In the ghetto, in the ghetto. Not much. Beat cancer. You beat cancer? Really? 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Like actual cancer? That's pretty severe, man. But good now. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. Man, I hope we cure cancer. We're all busy blowing each other up. We should be curing cancer, right? I'm a strong believer in that, by the way. Very strong believer in that. We're wasting all our money on, like, all this stupid stuff. Minister, I'm going to open up a hospice in California. You convinced me. Get it done, Mr. Piasu. There's a lot of government money to take fraudulently, and you should be on that gravy train. We should be on the gravy train, guys. How are we missing out on that? Oh, have you been working a job your whole life? Oh, I guess you should have known about opening up a hospice center in California and then just applying for a bunch of government funding. Guess you should have known about that. Oops. If you could do that, there's sad men out there who would do it. What are you talking about, Mary? The trick is you need to have zero dignity. Dignity's overrated. Am I right? Everyone's talking about dignity and respect and all that stuff. I want my money. Give me some of that cash, bro. You're talking about dignity. Oh, dignity. Do you want dignity or do you want a Lamborghini? Do you want dignity or do you want a nice house by the water? Dignity, my booty cheeks, man. Oh, dignity, dignity, dignity. You know what? Dignity is for people who have natural low self-esteem. That's the truth. Dignity. That's a made-up word, by the way. Humans just make up sounds with their mouths. That's how we communicate, right? We just come up with words, blah, blah, blah. That's a made-up word. Dignity. Get me paid. Money. I'm like Mr. Krabs. I can hear through all of the distractions, and I can see one thing. I've got telescopic vision. I've got scope vision. Money. Where is the money? We are. But the biggest part is you really need to be a good-looking woman. Oh, well, I guess I can't be a housewife. Damn. Damn it. That was my plan. Tyler Franson. But I am respect yourself foo. I don't know. All that stuff, I feel like a lot of that stuff is like, man, all the like the self-esteem language and the respect language and the dignity language. I feel a lot of that stuff is just like psychologist, therapy, shrink, jargon, lingo. And it's like, you can pump yourself up as much as you want. Did you get the rent money? Did you get the food money? Did you get the car payment money? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I came from. When I left home and I had not a penny to my name, and I'm in a very dangerous situation where it's like, I need to pay for stuff. It's like, I'm going to work my ass off. You know what I mean? And when you work a job that isn't like a sex worker or something, you can say like sex work is kind of undignified. I think there's some truth to that. I think you kind of trade your soul a little bit. But it's like, you got to pay the bills too, you know? Like, you've got to. It's not an option for some people. And yeah, so I don't invest too heavy in some words. I think like another word I think society's kind of catching up on finally, like the pendulum swinging back the other direction. Empathy. You ever heard of like suicidal empathy, toxic positivity? You ever heard those terms? Because people are realizing it's too much. We're so obsessed with some ideas, you know. And I love working super hard and not worrying about like, oh, I got to get respect or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't worry about that stuff. I really don't. You know what I respect? Somebody who has all their bills paid and they're putting some money away for retirement. That's respect. And that would be like results. I respect results. That's a good way to put it. I respect results. I respect the results. Not the ideas, but the results. Here's Jesse Salinas' 2 mega evolutions. You got it, man. All right. The results matter more than anything else. I respect that, Mary. Ryan ain't got nothing with the little hair. Ryan ain't nothing wrong with the little hair. Shave the beard, Mary. Hate to hear you had to go through that again, bro, but glad to hear you're on the road to recovery. Thanks, everyone. I was lucky. Hodgkin's lymphoma is one of the more curable ones. Oh, okay. So you're serious. Well, yes, you're correct. That one is one that's more survivable, and we're glad to hear you got treated for it. And I bet you live a long time, man. I bet you live just as long as anyone else. We are. So, good luck to you and all that. Happy recovery. All right, preach, mister. My beard is my honor. Yes, my ratty beard is my honor. Here's Nine Tails. Says, my neck beard is my strength. Here it is. What was the guy in the Bible who got his strength from his hair? Wasn't it like Samsung or something like that? What was that guy's name? Samus? What was his name? It was one of them Old Testament stories, you know, the ones that are all true, like getting swallowed by a fish and all that crazy stuff. There was a guy, and he had like hair, and it made him strong. And then the huzz tricked him into cutting his hair off because he's a total simp. God, there's so many lessons from the Bible that are actually still relevant. They're like, bro, you got to keep that hair, and do not trust witchy women. That is some straight up advice. George Clooney, Samson. It was Samson. That was his actual name, Samson. Yeah, all right. Yeah, George Clooney did have he did get a bad haircut once, didn't he? But he never cut his hair. Yep, Samus Aran. Yeah. I said Samsung because I couldn't remember his name. So was it really just Samson? Yeah, that dude, he gets all his strength from his hair. What does that tell you about the state of the mind of the guys writing the Bible back then, like 2,000 years ago? They're like, better have hair or the huz don't want it. They ain't gonna hit. Even back then, they were probably worried about going bald. That's what that tells you, by the way. Let's see. So give me a second. Let me mention to him. Mr. Daniel says, blah, blah, blah. Type. Type. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm going to throw this away. Mr. Daniel, there's a lot of other great cards coming up, including ones that are not overpriced like the Charmander was. So there's a lot of great options. Sarah Dusenberry, she's back. She says 10 Poke Shuffles, 2 live customs, 5 Ascended Heroes, and 5 OP13s. Whoa, this stream brought to you by Miss Sarah. Holy, dude. Holy smokes. Who's going to join her in this Arcanine break, by the way? Sarah's in here right now. She needs another person. So 10 Poke Shuffles. What are we getting in here? I bought a German Nidoking Aquapolis by accident, thinking it was English. Do you think there's value in a graded German card? No, you're going to have to sell it to me. I'll help you out of a bad situation. I tell you what, bro. I'll buy it from you 50% what you paid for it and help you get out of a bad deal. So you can get a little bit of your money back, but I'll take the card and put it in the incinerator for you. No, but you know, if we're not being funny, it is hard to sell German cards. I've sold them on several occasions, and they just do not sell as fast. I haven't just sold German cards. I've sold Spanish cards and Portuguese as well. And one time I sold Russian language. They sell so much slower. I don't know why. People love Japanese. They even accept Korean and Chinese. I think it's because they're all Asian. But when it's not an Asian language, it better be English because it is so much harder to sell at that point. But the good news is you probably got it real cheap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's why I have no respect for most OnlyFans and sex workers. You know, I heard in Florida they want to introduce a sin tax to the OnlyFans workers. Do you guys like that? Here's Bulbasaur. Ooh. In other words, if you're a girl who makes her money by showing off her booty and her boobies and putting things into those things, you have to pay a bonus sin tax. What do you guys think of that? Oh, so you pulled 2 9s here, Miss Sarah. Let's see what it is. A goon tax? Yeah, actually, you could probably just call it a goon tax. And it's an interesting thing. What do you guys think of that? For it, against it? You know, it's funny. I don't think a lot of people are going to defend the OnlyFans girls. OnlyFans girls are some of the most overpaid people in society. They make more than, not all of them, but the top paid OnlyFans actresses, they make more than movie stars. They make like millions of dollars per year. And I don't think I would cry if they paid a little more, because I don't exactly think what they do is necessarily good for society. So it's an interesting concept, but you have to accept an argument that maybe adult content is harmful to society for it to be a true sin tax. But so that's like an argument you have to make. Is it true? I don't know. Where's the evidence that it's actually harmful? You'd have to prove that adult content harms society. And I don't think that there's hard evidence for that, but you can make an argument. Addiction, maybe like reduced quality relationships, not good for younger minds. Addiction, maybe. I think I already said addiction. Let's see. All right. Aha! All right, so we ended with 2 9s this time, Miss Sarah. They're both nice. I'll explain what they are real fast. We've got this Spinnerack, which is Team Rocket Returns Spinnerack. Now, he's a creepy spider, but he's also a Yukimori artwork, so he's a cool little clay spider. Now, if that's not your thing, you can re-roll him, but he won't get you a big re-roll. He's only $20. And then here's the Bulbasaur, and Bulbasaur is much nicer. He's a Mega Evolution card. Let's see him on the back. Oh, yeah, this guy was real close to a 10. It's too bad he missed. And here it is. Very subtle miss. So it's too bad he got a 9, but, you know, Tag's a pretty harsh grader. And, but he is a 9, so you may wish to re-roll him. He's a promo. That's another piece of information about the Bulbasaur. What are you thinking? Sadly, no, it was 6:30. I couldn't cancel it because the seller put no refunds. And shoot, well, I can try at card shows, but I know it'll be hard to move. Crying in my closet right now. Ah, I'm sorry, Justin. Justin, that happens to me too. Believe it or not, I accidentally buy cards that have the English name correct, but you didn't realize the rest of the card was in another language. Keep the Bulbasaur, re-roll the Spinnerack. All right, all right. Sounds good. Miss Sama Duzumabe. Good. All right, Spinnerack shall return to the box. Spinnerack's what we might call a poopy card. Yeah, I hate to tell you that, man. It can be real slow selling another language. I will say this, too, though. I have managed, eventually, to sell all those different languages. The one trick that you have in your pocket is you can lower the price. That's about it. That's your one trick. If you need it to sell fast, you can lower the price. All right, good luck, Sarah. You're going to have 3 cards popping out. Tax the Goon Worker and Tax the Goon Payers. Nah, man, they don't need to be taxed. What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3. Boop. All right. Deoxys Old Maid. That's an upgrade. Reroll working in her favor this time. Let's see. Wasn't he just here? I got to pull the whole box down. We shouldn't encourage young women from having a mindset that is normally be a sex worker or OnlyFans model. You know, Mary, they call it the oldest job in history. What do they call it? I'm trying to remember. Now I'm forgetting the term. It's the oldest thing in history. What? Oldest something in history. Women have been selling sex since the Romans and probably before then too. It's career, the oldest career in history. That's not the right word. Profession. Thank you. He filled in the blank for me. Good job, man. Yeah, so they used the term the oldest profession in history because girls doing red light district or whatever, it's just been around for so very long. Look at this. Deoxys, very nice. Keep, good choice. All right, so we're getting a little bit of revenge on the last round of unlucky cards. And you still did really good on your pulls anyways. So I'd say you're ahead tonight. Now, we need 2 live customs next. The oldest profession, Miss Mary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Even since Babylon. Oh my God. Arceus 8 and ooh, the Mothman. My pack of Camel Crush Silvers to take the edge off. You're funny, man. All right. So, Arceus now. How big is it? What? I think it's back here. I think it's in the very back. Not bad. $100 Arceus. He's probably more expensive now. I don't know. I don't remember when I put him in the box. But here he is. I figured it was too good to be true, but at least I made a value jump a little bit. When it reaches me, I'll sell it for 3/4 to half the price, like you said. Well, don't rush into that. I wouldn't rush into selling it at 3/4 or half of the price. What I would do is get it listed up for full price and just give us some time. Because, you know, when you bought it, you actually set a record price for it. So before you fully give up on it, I would try to get the full value back. You might lose processing fee, you might lose taxes, but if you can sell it for the same price you bought it for, that's not so bad. Oh yeah, nice XY ear card. And we'll put that on the table. So, Miss Sarah. Yeah, I wouldn't give up on it instantly. It's still a very good Nidoking. Nidoking is desirable, you know. Okay, now 5 OP13s. That should be back here. This stream brought to you by Miss Stella Dulzamere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the gentleman who bought that big Eevee card, and the gentleman who paid off his Rayquaza, Manuel Castro. Did I say that right? Let me toss this away. Now, the Ascended Heroes. 1, 2, 3. Looks like I'm going to need more of those. Oh, dear. Oh, me, oh, my. I think I have to open a new case of them. We're short on these. We're short on them. All right, let me go looking for them. We are short on these. All right, that's going to trigger a price check. We just opened a whole case of this. I almost didn't want to. My gut told me, man, those could be really hard to get in the future. Maybe you should keep some of that sealed. Thank you for the advice. And yeah, I want to trade for English. For English? For the inferior English? 999. All right. Okay, so divided by 10 divided by 9. Man, it's telling me to sell at a higher price. Let me look over here real fast. I don't really want to because I don't like my prices to get too high. I like them to remain competitively low, but we're looking at a potential restock soon, and my restock would be, okay, here we go. Let me try this one. Hold on, let me try this one. Divided by 10, divided by 9. It's still higher. It's still higher. So the question I have is, do I restock it or do I try to... Let me see, when is the release of the booster bundles? When do the Ascended Heroes booster bundles release? The release date is April 24th. That's a whole month from now. So we are going to restock this and we are going to change the price on it. All right. Nice vintage, sir. Yes, nice vintage. Like end of April. Yeah. Crazy times, man. I don't even like selling this one because it's so overpriced that there's no way to get like a margin in it that is comfortable to sell at because you're just going to piss people off. They're going to be like, oh, that's so expensive. I was like, yeah, pretty much. All right, give me a moment here, guys. So end of April. Don't worry, Miss Sarah. We're going to get your order done in just a second here. We're doing a restock live on this product. Just kind of how we do it. You made of gingerbread? Let's see. What are you asking him? It just came out. So wild. Yeah, it's a hot set. It's definitely a hot set. No doubt about that. Okay, so good. Enjoy the furthest card on the right in the meantime. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good one. I think we're almost done. I'm going to start doing that math again. Divided by 10, divided by 9. Because there's only 9 packs per ETB box. And so now the price shall change. So I'm supposed to change it to 21. We're going to change it to just 20. And I know that's very high. There doesn't seem to be an affordable way to restock this for me. But we want to have some on the menu no matter what. So there's that. And let me jump into the website as well. So the website's going to receive a change as well. Ascended Heroes, guys. Hopefully they get cheaper in the near future. We actually went through so much of this so fast. It doesn't look like it, right? Like, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember like selling a bunch of this at one point? It doesn't seem like it, right? But and yet, a couple packs here, a couple packs there, and then we're all out of it. That's exactly what just happened. God, my website's like running really slow. I can't change it because it's running too slow. What is this? I think I just received an order. Hold on. Oh, no. That's just a confirmation email. Ah, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. It's taken forever to update this. The website's just running really slow for some reason, but we are updating it right now. And update. There it goes. The update is in. And now we can start slicing this open for you. Yep, this is from a brand new case, Miss Sarah. How do you feel about that? New cases. We like new cases. New cases, new Gengars. I feel like it has to go down at the end of April. Dang, this is old school Mister is in when I'm on the way to work. Here we are. Thoughts on Chuck Norris passing? Pretty sad. Here we are. Chuck Norris became a meme. I saw him in an interview talking about how he used to be a Democrat, but he had to become a conservative over time. Did you guys see him in that interview? He said the only reason he became a conservative is because the Democrat Party changed so much over time. That's what he said. And I thought that was kind of relatable. Yeah. But other than that, he's just, he's a chill dude. I never really thought of him that much. I saw him in the actual Bruce Lee movie where he debuts, and Bruce Lee like grabs a chunk of his fuzzy chest and all that. I watched that fight when I was younger. My dad was so obsessed with Bruce Lee. Loved Bruce Lee. All right, so I'd seen him. And then I remember Texas Walker Ranger or whatever it was called. I watched an episode from time to time. That was also in the 90s. Yeah, he had that thick chest hair, man. Holy. Yeah, get your girlfriend pregnant just by looking at her wrong. But he was in that TV show, Texas Walker Ranger or whatever it was called. And I didn't like it. Not my cup of tea. I mean, I just wasn't excited for it. I was a kid, you know. I didn't like Touched by an Angel either. Boring. I need to send it here. I'm not paying 110. Yeah, you might have to wait this one out for a while, man. I think it'll get cheaper over time. If you guys want a set of heroes to get cheaper, don't buy any. That's the trick, okay? So it'll get cheaper, but probably not. You know why? Because people are buying it. That's the problem for you. People are buying it, and it's probably going to keep going that way. But you know, eventually we'll get another set, and people will start buying the new set, right? Yes. But look, Sarah's opening up a set of heroes. She's not opening up a box of Ninja Spinner. In fact, most of you guys haven't opened too much of the Ninja Spinner, but this is still selling. So that just shows you they're both overpriced. But this one sells, and it's just a really powerful pull on people's desires. They really want that Mega Gengar. He's going to be an expensive card, man. Mister, I bought the Coupon Expedition card yesterday, but in an 8. Oh, cool, man. I think that's respectable. Nowadays, if you look at card prices, even I don't want to buy them at the prices that they're at, where they want like $30,000 for a card now. And so, you know, PSA 9s and PSA 8s are probably going to be looked at a new way. People are going to look at them and go, maybe. All right, the clown guy. I've been thinking about that for our breaks, actually. I felt the same way about Destined Rivals. I said I'd wait, and I missed out. Same with Mega Evolutions. You missed out. Didn't Destined Rivals get cheaper eventually, or is it still like even more expensive? I don't know what to think about it. It's too complicated of a time period because the demand is so high. The demand is so unbearably high right now, and I don't know. I feel like I only go for PSA 6 and 7. Oh, Mary. It won't. It's prismatic, but it's moving faster. Yeah. You can keep the hollows. What? You're so kind, Miss Sarah. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, my goodness. Mary, don't do that. I hear that enough with my son. All right. Ooh. Let's grab your bag real fast. Sarah, I think overall you've had some good luck tonight. But those packs weren't the super hottest ones. The bonnet's cool, though. I like seeing those ARs, man. Yeah, I knew that it was going to be a crap show with the Ascended Heroes because Mega Dream was just insane. We just sold so much of it so fast. And not only that, we sold Mega Dream Korean really fast too. So that's a strong indicator. And then they release Ascended Heroes, and it's got even more ARs in it that were in the 100 start deck. And I'm like, oh my God, this product's way too good. And so here we are today, and I just did a restock, and it's probably not even enough. I probably got to do a double restock before the end of April. I think I do. I'm just thinking about it. I don't think a single restock is going to get us to 1 month from now. I mean, it might get us through like 1 week even. Might get us through 1 week. Just thinking about it. Yeah, it's going to get us through 1 week. I might as well go buy another round. Let's see. Mary, I know you're Discord. What are you saying to Mary? Gengar, Dragonite, Pikachu, Gold Dart, and Gold Dragonite all in one set. Yep. Well, shucks. Let's see. Let me try this. Let me try this. Is this actually technically a better price? Okay. Actually, this might be a better price right here. Maybe the tech stickers are still technically better. The word tech. Let me try this real fast. So this is divided by 12, divided by 3. No, that appears to be even more expensive. Is that right? That appears to be even more expensive. Damn, dude. I think I'm gonna order one more unit just to make sure we have enough to try and make it to the end of April, because I actually suspect we don't have enough. Ah, man. I've been having this problem with my right eye being extremely itchy today, and I think it's very bad allergies. I think it's allergy season. And I don't know why, but my right eye is way itchier than my left eye when it comes to the allergies. So I don't understand that. I sent an order via the website, It was loading slow, but I got the confirmation email, so I think it went through. Sounds good, man. Just give me a step here. I'm doing a purchase myself on Ascended Heroes. Okay, we're gonna grab this. I can't believe how expensive this set is. I can't believe how popular it is. Okay, and there we have it. We should be done. Let's go check that website order real fast. Let's see how long it's been waiting. All right, not too long, actually. So we're going to jump back over to PayPal first. See who's been waiting the longest. Mr. Edward Shelton is next. 10 Silver Tempest. Edward Shelton. All right. Mr. Edward, nice to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a 10. Silver Tempest. It's a cool set. I like that you're opening it. I like that someone's opening it because it's actually cheaper than like Ascended Heroes is right now. And yet it's full of cards that are older. And so you're getting cards from Sword and Shield era from like 3 years ago, and a chance for a Lugia and a chance for some other really nice cards. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Look at general chat, Mary. Would you consider 2014 vintage? I don't know if there's an exact timeline for what's truly vintage, but 2014 is a while ago, wasn't it? It's definitely old. Like it's 12 years old. Here goes. We got Furrowed Girl. She's a furry. Yeah, she's just a trainer. I'm not going to sleeve up a trainer. It's not enough. Here's Wallace and Dragonite. Nice. Definitely take a look at him for grading. Pretty sure vintage is 25 years and older. Ah! How cool is this, guys? Wow, that is so neat. All right. Blaziken. Here's Lance. Now we got 3 trainers. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this pack is actually cheaper and has some cool stuff in it. Radiant Serena. Somebody come get her. Okay. Emolga Crobat. All right. Okay. Boop. Here's Vulpix Relicanth. Cool Blaziken. Okay. And Ariatos. Ariatos, Mr. Robotos. Fennekin. And finally, Fungus Regidrago. Sweet. That's super swick, bro. All right. Open more Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest is cool, right? It almost feels weirdly cheap. Like, I almost have trouble believing it's so cheap. All right. Let me pop these in here. And let me pop these in here. You got a lot of cards. You want to see these again? So, Regidrago, Fennekin, Ariatos, Relicanth, Vulpix, Emolga, Crobat, Radiant Serena. Pretty cool. And the Blaziken. That's a good one. Okay, Blaziken. And Dragonite. Also pretty solid. Dragonite could be graded. I wouldn't grade him unless he was going to grade 10, though. But, yeah, he's pretty good. When I was a department manager at Walmart, an employee brought me a bunch of Silver Tempest packs and ripped open a bunch of the cards, and whoever ripped it open wasn't very smart. They left the Lugia. What? Not the Lugia. That's the card. They left the Lugia like they forgot to, what, pick it up out of the packs or something? All right, let me jump over here. Doobie, 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 doobie. All right, so next up we have an order from doop 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 doop. We have an order from doop 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 Nicholas Pacheco, I think. Nick, I think it's almost your turn. Let's see, Ryan Shapiro ordered after you. So yes, it's your turn. Mr. Nicholas, you've got click. What we got? They had a bunch of the packs ripped open, but what we think happened was somebody walked around the corner of the aisle and they just threw everything on the shelf. Oh, they were like stealing. Is that what you're saying? They were stealing and they didn't want to get caught? All right, so you are taking an Arcanine Gym Break and 5 Pokey Shuffles. That's for Mr. Nicholas Pacheco. Good luck, Nicholas. Old Saint Nick. Ready? Mr. Crazy says, yerp. It's Old Latin. Hypo meaning beneath or under. Selenia meaning moon. Oh, my. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Old Pig Latin. Here. Wow, look at you, man. 1 round of 5 cards and you just snipe something like it's super easy. Wow. All right, Houndoom. This should be easy to find. Here he is. Houndoom is a $50 card. You can keep them or you can re-roll them. It's Pig Latin, meaning ipse in the oopse. Give me my Houndoom. Give me my baby bear. Keep it? All right. Mr. Nick. Nicholas Pacheco. Thank you. Now, also, Arcanine Gym Break. Well, Mr. Nicholas, you're going to be Mr. NP. Not to be confused with NPC. And Miss Sarah Giuseppe is going to be right here. You still awake, Miss Sarah? What time is it, by the way? 2:30. Oh, it's bedtime. I got to get going, guys. I didn't realize it was so late. You know, I started kind of late, didn't I? My own fault. Where's deck number 3? I want to use deck 3. All right, so we've been filling out deck 3 really well. Meow, 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 meow. Still room for people to join. Still room. You're going to miss out. 1 hour daylight saving, so 1:30. All right, so good luck, you guys. The new deck has some new rules. It's got some trainer cards you've never seen before, and the energy cards work a little different. So we're doing a new rule on the energy cards. If the energy card does not match your type, you get 20 HP. If it does match your type, you get 40 HP. Okay, this adds another element of craziness to it, of luck. I do smoke. Going to slow down is the only thing I do now. I haven't drank since October. You know, let's think this through over a nice smoke and, oh, I don't know, maybe a drink. All right, let's see what we got. We've got Ekans, boink, and Snorlax. All right, that's pretty decisive. Snorlax, round 1. Bouffalant, he's pretty strong. And switch opponent's Pokemon. And Dragonite. In this case, he will not use his switch because Dragonite beats Bouffalant. So, that was pretty fast. It's going to go to Nicholas Pacheco. Dang, dude, I'm sorry, Sarah. Sarah likes Arcanines. All right. Did I drop a card? Spread way ahead of you, mister. What? Let's see. Already way ahead of you, mister. Let's see what you're saying. All right. I was like, what? Spraying what? All right. So that shall say Nicholas Pacheco. And now we must do a very important job of not forgetting to pay out Mr. Pat Gibbs, because it was formerly his card, which he had me sell on consignment. That's a new thing, guys. We're also thinking about offering consignment for ungraded cards, cards that are like ungraded sitting in your bag. So he's a $55 card, but I sold it at $60. Huh. I guess that means he splits the 60 with me, or should he split the 55? I should have to pay out at 55, and then if I wish to do the break at 60, I can do that. But since it was still his card at the time that we hosted the break, he shall be paid out on 60. So I'll keep that in mind for the future. He receives 45 and a total of $120. There you go, Pat. It's pretty passive. That's what's cool about the consignment. It's pretty easy. It's pretty passive. He has $120 store credit now. How nice is that? Hopefully they print enough Ascended that I can pick up an ETB. New set is coming out, and I haven't seen any yet. Man, it's a jungle out there, man. War is hell, man. Geoda, Persian. Well, I'm tired, man. Here's Zelda. Here's Canary, which I feel nobody's going to purchase, which is why I should put it up on eBay like right now. Should go up on eBay right now. Ryan Shapiro, he says Paldean Fates. Oh yeah, did you see that? That's on the menu now, guys. Paldean Fates. We got the Paldean Fates restock. Good product too. I actually bought a ton of it. So it was not a small order of Paldean for the restock. We got a whole bunch of it. Day 20 of asking Mr. wash his bed sheets. Oh yeah, did you know after we had that conversation, I still didn't wash my bed sheets. They're still dirty. All right, what do we got? Because it's not time to wash them yet. Because you don't got to wash them that often. You don't got to wash them like every week. That's crazy. Here's Claude Sire. You know how I know I'm right, Mary? Because I've always lived that way. And I'm 37 now. And I never got sick from laying in bed. All right, let's grab Ryan. I get sick when I leave my home. I get sick when I go out and somebody gives me like a virus at Walmart. That's what makes me sick. Norovirus from Walmart gets me sick. COVID from Walmart gets me sick. Food poisoning, that gets me sick. You know what never gets me sick? My own bed, like virtually ever. I've never been sick from my own bed. I've completely forgot about his bed sheets. We're having the how often should you clean your bed sheets conversation. And I do like once a month. I don't do once a week. That's crazy talk. That's too much. I do once a month, and that's it, because they're just not that dirty. Now, the clothing I wear to the bed, those are clean. And the cat's not allowed in the room. We don't allow the cat in. The cat's banned. No cat in the bedroom. But yeah, I don't care to clean the bed sheets every other day. That's crazy, man. Let's see. If that makes me a dirty bird, then I guess I'm a dirty bird. How often are you supposed to change them? I thought once every 2 to 3 weeks. I asked AI, and it recommended like that you should at least clean the pillows pretty often. It actually had like a mixed answer. It said the lowest sheets on your bed don't need to be changed very often. And then it said your pillows need to be changed pretty frequently. And then the sheets above the bottom sheet on the bed, they just need to be cleaned a little more frequently. Hell no, dude. Once a month at most. Once a month. Cast judgment on me if you wish. All right. NHCC says, before I pass out, send my boy Crazy a shuffle. Congrats, bro, on beating cancer. All right, here you are. So, ready? Good. A 1, 2, 3. Every week, people, every week. Hello is definitely the dirtiest part, in my opinion. People drooling, earwax, dandruff, hair, booger, snot. Boop. Aha. Ta-da. I honestly don't care. It's like, at what point are we like grossed out by ourselves? You know, like I shower in the same shower. I use the same toilet. I sit in the same seat. My couch, I sit in the same couch. I've never been sick from myself. I just haven't. So I'm not worried about cleaning my bed sheets every week. That's too much. I don't know who's doing that. I don't even believe it if you tell me a lot of people do that. I do not believe that. I don't know anybody who talks about cleaning their bed sheets a lot. I guarantee you the people listening to this stream right now do not clean their bed sheets a lot. There's just no way. Unless you're like dirty. So like if you have like a dirty job, I don't have a dirty job. I don't have to sweat. I don't have to get my hands covered in the gook, right? I got a nice comfortable bath and shower so I can get clean every single day if I wish. And got my PJs. I go to bed comfy, man. No pets in my bedroom. Very important. I would never allow that. It's a nice, clean, cool room. Yeah. It's not like some dirty, slobby bedroom. Except it is a little bit. But in the very sad sense, like, we don't have, like, a nice pillow throw. We don't do anything like that. I kind of sleep like a bachelor, I guess, you know? Like, I'm still winging it. I don't sleep like a guy who wants to spend money on bed sheets. Yep. Well, why no pets in the bedroom? The cat wants to cuddle. Hell no, bro! Kitty can cuddle in the family room. She is never stepping into that bedroom. That is my sacred room, and there shall be no cat poop in it. All right, let's see. No cat litter, no cat poop. None of that stuff. I'd probably live if the cat was allowed in there, but no, I really actually prefer it to be an animal-free area. As a gardener who washes as soon as he gets home, you're spot on. I still need to wash my pillowcases more than when I was in an office. Yeah, so my job is sitting in this chair in air conditioning. I don't sweat a drop. And all I have to do is, and I buzz my hair off. So that's my favorite haircut is no hair. And so, you know, spit, sweat, dandruff, whatever. It does get clean. I just don't clean it every week. That's just too much. But, you know, it gets cleaned about, I'd say on average, about once per month. Once per month. That's good enough. Anyone who thinks it needs a lot more than that, that's too much. But again, it varies. There was a time period when I worked for Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola just made me very dirty. It was a job that you just get covered in grime. And I had a solution to this. I would just sleep on the floor. So I had a bed, but I wouldn't sleep in it if I wasn't prepared to sleep in the bed. So I had like a floor pillow, and I just didn't care how dirty the floor pillow was. And I would just quite literally sleep on the floor by the bed because I didn't want to climb in the bed if I wasn't clean enough. And the floor pillow is not allowed in the bed. So that was years ago, but that was the trick, is I just didn't sleep in the bed. My Google said once a week for bedding. Hell no, bro! That's Big Bed Company. That's big, what's the name of the company that does the clothing soap? They're always saying stuff like that. That's Big Pharma. That's Big Bed Washing Company. They want you to wash your bed 1,000,000 times and then buy more sheets. Hell no, you can't trick me into that. Let's see. We have white ones, so we clean it once a month. Well, I mean, mine start white. No, I'm just joking with you. I'm joking. No, that's too much, man. During sleep is the time when your body sheds all the dead skin and hair. When your body's Mary, that's true on my couch. I don't wash my couch once a week either. I just sit on it. Do you guys wash your couch real often? I don't wash my couch. I just sit on it. I don't care. Nah, you guys are worried too much about it. Mister going to be in a laundry detergent commercial soon. That's big laundry detergent. I'm not suicidal, guys. They're going to come after me for saying this. You know they will. All right, well, it's 2:43. I think we wrap up here, guys. We went pretty late. I appreciate all the orders. You guys are very kind to me, and we had a lot of fun. I feel like tonight, the Mega Nidoking went off. That was the big news. Miss Alicia Brown, the very lucky winner, walks away. And you know what's funny? She didn't buy a $400 spot. There were two guys who bought $400 spots in there, and they both missed. That's pretty rough to watch. But, you know, that's how it goes. And so Alicia Brown, she gets the Mega Nidoking on a $40 sublist spot, and it's probably more than $4,000. That card is probably like $6,000, $7,000, who knows. And it's probably going to keep going up, too. That's the crazy part. So that was the big news tonight. We've got a couple of the breaks up on the table. None of them moved. I think when something as big as the Nidoking goes off, everyone feels kind of like, all right, I don't need to see any other breaks go off for a minute. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of that. The Pokey Shuffle was moving like crazy. Wait, let me look at this Pokey Shuffle. Wow, man. Look at that chunk there. Look at this chunk back here. And then the live customs, too. I don't know if you guys were watching. The live customs were going off like that. They're just boom, 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 boom. So live customs popular tonight. And we'll have to do some restocks on both of those. So I need slabs. I need quality slabs. Slabs that make people happy that they bought a Pokey Shuffle. So we got to get some quality slabs in there. Wash your bed sheets, mister. Amen. The real question is, how many days does Mr. wear underwear? Well, I mean, they last, you know, like 2 days if you flip them inside out. Well, your assumption is that I'm wearing underwear, Mr. Cody. Did you think of that? Whoever wins that is going to be so stoked, going to be awesome. Whenever he sees noticeable skid marks. No skid mark, no change, probably knowing him. Yeah, the assumption here is that I'm wearing underwear. All right, guys, I'm hopping off. I'll see you for the Monday stream. There could be a surprise Sunday stream. I've said that for like 3 weeks now. There never is. I'll probably see you Monday. All right, I'll see you there, guys. Bye. That's right.